Okay. We're no longer muted. And where's our camera? It is over here. Boom. Pow. That is frozen though. I don't know why that's frozen. Okay, it's good. I think it's good. Okay. I don't know what Nuki's doing to my computer, but it is blowing the hell up. As the Toronto 6. Start off a little strong. Stronger than I'd like. Man. Decent save. The pressure is all for the orange team as they double their lead. Not the greatest start. Not the start we were hoping for, but that's okay. We are notorious slow starters, this team is. So we will be back. Skipper makes it 3 minute 30 gone. 3 goals. Oi, 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 oi. That is something. Because will we get one before they get their fourth? As B-Man shuts that down. Hexy. Looking to follow it up, get something going. Zeros will get dusted there. Kipper already up. Touch mid to north. Double him in the goal line. Gets it away. Oi oi. But so far it's been all Toronto. I don't know what happened, but B-Man dodged. B-Man dodged Thanksgiving to be here. Surely we can't lose this. I can't tell. Shit is lagging or I'm just tweaking, but it looks like it's lagging. Um, me. It's actually insane. Like, can I close that command prompt? Or is it gonna destroy the overlay? I think it is, right? Because I think that's what is killing my computer right now. Yeah, it kills the overlay. It's frozen. It's not great. We will wake up. We are awake. We are locked. Gotta go. Toronto. That's how I missed 2 goals, but this says I only missed one, which I guess fair enough. Um, so is the I fixed the overlay, but is the gameplay lagging? Like looking back on it, like it's lagging for me. I just I can't tell it's because I have a million things open and it's me, but oh, it is. Bit of remorse. Is that better? Slightly, maybe, hopefully. Game one will go in favor of Toronto 6. Broken.
Let's move those feet.
Lasting. Oh, I forgot about Spotify. Oopsie. Clearly you heard what I was saying that whole time. Jupiter Remorse. As game 2 begins, Titans needing to answer back. We will be losing Zerx any second now, whether it's this game or the next. Will he leave when we're down 2 games, or will he leave us even or maybe even up? Who knows? As B-Man puts it high. Keeper already ready, goes off the ceiling as well. Does he have a touch? No. Take it off and B-Man to the backboard. Is there a follow-up? Backflip, double backflip, I think that was. It's not great. Is that a rule 1? No, it's not. Well, it just centers their shot on that. No, actually blocks. Is Dios. Who's Dios? Oh, that's Hahabu. Zerx upfield is a miss on the goal line. Kipper has boost, has ball, has control. The Toronto 6 just look unfazed. B-Man almost gets demoed for his trouble. Well, we get the demo instead, but B-Man's shot almost sneaks in. And it's at the 6. Back on the offense. Kipper sends it back in. Will be me. Matt in the air by Zerx. North collects low 50. Zerx takes a touch. Dunked by Hahabu. Immediately, Hexy goes missing, but the bumps allow him to get back on it. Keeper back was there. It is open. No. To the backwood. Double commit. Fake. The shot is too high. That was almost a good play. Offense waking up a little. Hexy gets beat out by North. They were taking it high. So that's a touch around 2. North's touch will be to no one. Hexy able to get it away, but it's just a boom away. That dunk, that bounce mid might be a chance for us. No, but it's coming straight back to our net as Zerx has to get something. Thankfully, the shot is not on. B-Man will get demoed for his trouble. That might be an opening. Keeper has to go to the sidewall. Not what we want to see. We've had a couple of good chances, more chances than we had in game 1. As this is our test run, so bear with me. I gotta be responding to the boys. That demo. Xy's 50. Xerox is behind him. Will he go for the demo? It does. Doesn't get anything. No, it still has a touch and a flip on net. Hexy. Good block. All the Titans got the second goal of the series. I was about to say shutout. We got shut out in game 1, but we didn't. We got 1 goal. This actually takes to the air. Nobody up yet. One on the backboard. Dunk out to the sidewall. B-Man will get beat out. Xerx has to start again. Collects the boost. This pre-jump gets the beat out. Kipper to the sidewall. That simple touch just beats out 2 players, and that beats out 3. That's open. Oh my. Thankfully that didn't go in. That would have been an embarrassing goal to concede. The side of the Titans. As I really hope the lag that I'm seeing on my screen is not actually happening on stream. As Hexy might have a shot. Does. Minute 20 on the clock. The Titans have their first lead of this series. I gotta say of our first lead of this series. Fly me to the moon. Big office. Night. B-Man touched the sidewall. 40 seconds left. The Titans just need to not make any crazy mistakes. Xerx just booms it to the sidewall. Hexy. Not fast enough. Thankfully, Kipper goes missing there. Still an opportunity for the 6. But B-Man just tosses it away. Knows every little touch. Every big touch that was. There's just more time off the clock. DLs with a double off the sidewall. We'll aim for the corner boost. Hexy will get that, and B-Man able to get the ball out. We have boost. They have the ball, but we should have control here. So the play attempt will get dunked out by B-Man. The time still looking a little bit ropey here. Hexy's boom. Will Xerx meet it? No. Not opting to challenge. Playing time. That dunk. It's only a matter of time as Kipper goes missing. Titans take game 2. Exactly what we want to see. Take a look at the single highlight from that second game. That's what it takes. If a defensive performance is what we need to perform. If a defensive performance is what we need to perform. Yes, I just said that with a straight face. Oi, oi, oi. We are almost underway in game 2. Already the Titans doing a lot better than expected. Our team was pretty much dead last going into this major. Being in the grand finals is already achievement enough. But now, can we go the extra step? Can we take this? Oh my god, my OBS is tweaking. Might be time to lower my bitrate, I can't lie. At least from my end, this looks bad. This does not look good. I'm going to assume that it's translating to the stream. And I'll just adjust my bitrate accordingly, just slightly. Into the moon. Should be good enough. B-Man shot on net. Gets cut out. Hexy going for the cut. Just passes it off to North. Nobody up! Not like this. B-Man equal to that. Should still have it. A bad, beautiful passing play will work out for the 6. I don't know how nobody was up from that initial ball that hit the ceiling. B-Man's 50 not going great, and he expected North to shoot it. North with a small pass to Kipper, who just slots it. And the 6 back to their winning ways. And they got an early goal. Well, they had 3 goals in 90 seconds in game 1. As Zerks almost sneaks that one in. Already, like at the time, just looking so much more confident. He's going for everything right now. B-Man off his own backboard will be met by 2. I mean, I question the wisdom in that, but it works out. And they have possession and are on the attack. That's Hexy will fake it, but B-Man, who's not fast enough, and will get dunked out. Exit around 1. Dios will collect. Opting for the control touch. B-Man goes missing. Zerx's touch not great. It is this open. Yes, it is. And it's time to go 2 down. Whoop diddy whoop. Whoop diddy whoop. And we got this, guys. Come on. We got this. This actually will go missing. Zerx opts to play back. Play safe. B-Man. Get that corner boost. Try and get around 1. Does. Is there a shot follow-up? No. Kipper has that. Zerx gets dunked out. B-Man last back has to get something on it. Leaves it for Hexy. B-Man control over 1. He jump from the other. This 6 team following each other up so well right now. Layered defense. That's around 1. The follow-up not great. Hexy with a good dunk keeps it on the offense. At least for the meantime. B-Man. Touch to himself. God no, is there a shot? No. Hexy just pinches it out of nowhere. B-Man to the sidewall. Zerx is already up, but so is Dios. And he's up again. The confidence and a beautiful bump on the backboard doesn't go in. With the second shot will go in. And I talked about the times being confident. And it's like they score in flurry. They just get multiple goals back to back to back. As B-Man gonna push us forward. We need to get something now if you want to get something out of this game. A dunk to our own corner, not great. That miss on the side. That touch might be good. As B-Man gets a beat out of 1. Might have the double here. No. Kipper sensed the danger and cuts it out. B-Man. Pass mid. Zerx shot. Slot. No. B-Man fakes it. Hexy not fast enough. And it seems like game 3 is destined to go in favor of the 6, which is not what we want. Series is not over until it's over. B-Man. Double on the sidewall, not threatening. 24 seconds. As Hexy might get 1. No, not even that goes in. And surely now this game is done. We do indeed get shut out. It seems like in game 3, for the Six to go up 3-1 in the series. Hmm. Xerxes is readying up. He is still here for at least one more. Can he tie up the series and make it a best of 3 before he goes on his way? Game 4. And it's underway. TAH. And already some aggression. B-Man switching to the Octane. We're getting a different feel. Get off the vacation, Thanksgiving vibe. Xerxes will turn on this. He'll get demoed for his trouble. That touch high. Full B-Man. His touch not great. Kipper has that. We'll get a dunk on though. Hexy's follow up. Just slow enough. And that dunk almost sneaks in. Beautiful pass from B-Man to Hexy. The last man just jumps. Hexy gets around one, but not the last. And again, the layered defense from the Six just coming in clutch time and time again as that mistouch from Xerxes. Double attempt by Dios. Triple attempt. Hexy ready for it. B-Man has to get that does. Will follow it up himself. Will get that mid boost. Does he have a shot? No. Xerxes to the backboard. B-Man fix it off for Hexy. Might have an opening here. Does. I don't know what happened if Xerxes got a bump here, but it was just open. B-Man left it for Hexy. A demo attempt. Making Dios. Getting him out of the way. Kipper not ready to back it up this time. As the times will take the lead again. So far, every team that has taken a lead has won that game. Hopefully, I don't jinx it by like this. Wow. That is. Do we call that luck? I don't even know what to call that. Wow. Did I just hear a sound effect? Did I just DC? I don't even know what just happened. Oh no, I just switched VCs. That's what I did. Copy link. That's B-Man and Xerxes. Looking to push to an offense around both of them. Hexy looking for the double on the sidewall. Will not get it. Won't get the boost either. Everyone low boost. B-Man the only one with boost. Will get dunked out there. Pre-jump from DL's beautiful pass. And the Toronto Six just freestyling on us now. Not what we want to see. And Stunlock. That player from the Six just took out any hope because, you know, the game's still up. If we win this, if B-Man gets that in, almost. Beautiful follow-up. That was Zerg, sorry. Hexy to the side wall. Who has a shot? It's B-Man off the post. Zerg keeps it in. That might be an opening. North able to just punt it away. Really awkward bounce for Hexy. Middle to the B-Man. His reset attempt will be met by 2 players and they still have control. They might even score from that. Wow. The Times just getting starved out here. Hexy, only one with boost. Minute 30. Xerxes just sat at net, just praying. Not able to impact the play in any way, shape, or form. And gets demoed for his trouble too on the back end. B-Man waiting for that boost, does get a double on his head. No. Wow. And the 6 are now blocking each other's shots. We love to see that, but we don't love to see this. Don't get dunked. Nice. As B-Man. I don't think that's the touch you wanted. He's ready to back him up. Zerx. Beautiful speed. North is awkward. We'll get a touch. Is there a shot here? There is, but it's not in. It's not in. It's not in. That is so unfortunate. It was a good attempt by B-Man. North keeps it in. B-Man should have this. Let's have 2 touches. Gets it around 2. Should be a free ball for Zerx. Big booming clear. Hexy already up. But does he have the double? No, it's just a spot. And the Titans tie it up. We will not go down 3-1 without a fight. I have player cams now, so I can take off my cam. Boom. At least I hope I have player cams. Zerx in the air. Oh my, look at that setup from Kipper. B-Man looking for the sidewall double, doesn't get it. Skimmer, Hexy already up. The 6 are awkward here. If Zerx can get something on, I'll just take his time. Decent 50, Hexy following up. B-Man has to probably opt to kill this. Does. Game 4 overtime, and the Titans need to win this. We lose that kickoff. We lose our back boost. B-Man just tosses it away. Trying to give us space. Hexy does get dunked. Hexy does not want to be in the rule 1 there. Is that going to be bad luck from our end? A double commit. And Zerx blocks it out. B-Man on the back end, able to back him up. A touch middle, a double commit. I mean, a beautiful leave coming off on the 6. You can tell that calms our own point as that pass almost sneaks mid. B-Man has to be careful here. Hexy last back. Decent touch away. Dios puts it back in. B-Man's touch not great. Was looking to control that, but Zerx can follow him up. Hexy. Boom. Around 1. Plays the wall. Have the touch to himself, perhaps. No. B-Man will get dunked out. Oh boy, we'll get a touch on that though. Yep, already up. Zerx equal to that. The time's speeding up a little bit. Oh my god, as I say that, what a dunk, what a pass. Please stop that. Thank the... Oh my god, as Hexy will clear B-Man out of net. Thankfully, well, that was Zerx out of net. Thankfully, Zerx has the touch before he gets cleared out of net. And the Titans need to regroup here a little bit. As B-Man to himself, round 2. Kipper last back, has control, has boost. Trying to take it cross field. Reset under 1. No. B-Man to the sidewall to himself. We'll have a shot on net. Zerx is dead. Hexy's touch not great, but he is in net. I don't know what's happening, but the ball isn't on net. B-Man. We'll get a beat out. Please tell me that's just in somehow. Kipper to himself. We'll get a dunk out. Hexy middle. The pass is cut out. Titans low boost. That touch by Zerx. I mean, it works in our favor, and B-Man with the speed just beats out everybody. Hexy, decent touch. Might be a shot opening here. There is! It's in! It's in, and the Titans take game 4. Now the question we've all been asking, is that it for Zerx? Let me go back to the game. Oh no, Zerx is not readying up. Nobody's readying up from either team. I can't tell if that's a good thing or not. Old boy Zerx is ready. P-Man on 100 ping, however. Why? But why? Why, senor? But why? Let me look at take a look at some of those highlights. Times finally not getting blown out. Oh, I think Zerx is leaving. Beeman just said we need a second. Zerx is out. Zerx is out. He does have another commitment. Sadly. So now, I don't even know who we have jumping in. Is it Gardog? Is it Zanny? I think it's Gardog. It is Gardog. Gardog is in the lobby. While Superstar Captain looking to be the one that steps the hell up and brings this home. Game 5. B-Man looking for the kickoff goal. Kipper has that covered. Beautiful dunk. Godwell looking to get involved. His first touch of the game will not come there, as B-Man does have a Dios in the air. Hexy touch to himself will use a lot of use, but gets a decent enough touch. God dog, good 50. Second 50, really good. Is there a shot opening? Back past middle, almost got the bump as well. Actually, that was 2 players from the 6 bumping each other. God Dog's pack pass attempt. I don't know what's happening, but that's working in our favor somehow. As Bolger drive away, God Dog his last back does command, goes missing. Hexy low boost. I mean, decent touch. It was a pass all along. We knew what we're doing. Does get that back boost as well. Is there a challenger? There is. God Dog. I don't think I've seen him with an Octane ever, really. But he looks locked. Hexy. Touch out mid. God Dog cuts it out. I already love the aggression I'm seeing from him. Can't slow down. Gotta go fast. Fast. Hexy, last back. Decent touch. B-Man gets a dunk out. God Dog last back. We'll get beat out. There's a shot opening there. No. Hexy is there. B-Man is following up. Let's get the beat out. We'll get this boost too. I know, does he have control? Yes. Won't get demoed. Does he have more? Almost gets it around the last one. The Titans looking primed. Don't look like they lost a step. Hexy finally showing up, maybe. Shut down by the entire 16. B-Man is very awkward. Dios up, looking for the sidewall. Double doesn't get it. Gardog with a save. I don't know what's going on, but it's not in our net. I was about to say yet, but I'm not going to say yet. B-Man, around 1. Beautiful slow play. Nobody is ready. Hexy. Out of nowhere. As B-Man. It's just not how you want to concede, honestly. It really isn't. I mean, good bump from the goal line. And I think God Dog spaced it out a little bit, trusting that B-Man had it. But B-Man just gets yoinked away. And the 6 take the lead for the 3rd game. Well, the 4th game, sorry. In this series. That has been the general trend. Titans were able to come back last game and win it. Double demo. Beautiful pass mid. They bumped each other, but there's no follow-up because B-Man was demoed also. Guard dog, show me something. Oh my! Oh my! That's my captain. That is my beautiful, beautiful captain. B-Man passes it mid. Hexy shooting it. Bounce shot. Double commit on the goal line. B-Man will play the boost. Guard dog will play the ball. Dust gets it mid. Is there a shot? No. Everybody goes missing but B-Man. Hexy trying to get the shot. Will get dunked out. Guard dog. That's a turn for this. B-Man is behind him. Low boost. Gets a bump instead. That works. B-Man gets yoinked. Oofta. Two players playing the bump on them. Hexy does get bumped out. B-Man is back with boost. Didn't matter too much. Dios around one. Hexy already up past mid. Guard dog. And that was a pass attempt to Hexy, but I like the idea. 2 minutes left. We need a goal. This might be it. Good dunk. B-Man out of nowhere. Shot attempt. Almost. Guard dog keeps it in. Bump on the backboard. The player still has the ball somehow. This might be open. And Titans went all out for that goal. It didn't come. And Dios just slots that. It's not bad though from what I'm seeing. Guard dog jumping in. It doesn't look like it slowed us down any bit. If anything, maybe we look faster. As B-Man will get a dunk out. Beautiful control touch by Kipper. Kipper Hexy 1v1. Deal is already behind him. 1-2 pass. 6 make it 3. Looking to march their way down to series points. No. As Hexy will just barrel stuff. Dios, I think it was, on the goal line. Gets her around one. Normal touch. It just uses all the boost he had to get that bump. Will get us on the board. B-Man, around one, around two. Does he have the dunk? Does. Is there a shot there? No. Kipper's touch good enough to get her around guard dog. That touch mid doesn't get the dunk. B-Man will have control. Opposite of the pop touch. Not the greatest touch he wanted, but he might have a shot under one. No. Almost, but we have had multiple opportunities this game. Before it just hasn't gone in our favor. 20 seconds. That's Hexy. Barrel stuffed them again, maybe. This time, deals equal to that. God dog. Almost, it does get the double. It looks like he did, but he did. B-Man pass, middle shot. 10 seconds. Oh, wait. Surely not, right? Guard dog pops it high. B-Man won't have the touch. We have to keep it up. We have to go cross field. B-Man pops it around one. Guard dog passes the middle. Hexy up. Pop touch to himself. Dios around one. Is B-Man there for the shot? Has the control touch. Around one high. Guard dog has to keep it up. It is up. He has one. B-Man, no. Good attempt, though. Good attempt from the Titans. Just have a better start. Some of those early shots could have gone in and we could have had something. We are still in this. Toronto 6 on series points. One more game and this is over. B-Man going 1 for 7. Wait, did we switch team colors? Am I tripping? Hello. Game 6. Do the Titans have something? I sure hope so. The skipper jolts to himself. We'll call off North there. I thought he'd leave it for North there, which is surprising. Hexy. Touchdown mid to B-Man. B-Man plays the pop. Guard Dog should have it. Does. Deals. We'll cut that. It was a plan B attempt perhaps. As B-Man might have a shot here. Does not. Fakes it out. Guard Dog can't get to it. Hexy backflips with no pressure. That is not something you see every day. Oh my. It looks really, really messy. Front of the Chicago goal line, which is something we've seen time and time again today. There's Guard Dog, a low boost. Hexy backs him up. B-Man gets that corner. Guard Dog on the back with still low boost. Decent touch. That pass middle to no one. B-Man able to get it away. Hexy low boost can't jump for that. The whole Titans team just seems like they're starving right now. There's Guard Dog. Doesn't get a touch, but B-Man is following up. Decent touch. Will get dunked out. What is that? Just in. It is. Actually, nobody in this lobby really has cam, so you know, mine can come back on. It's fine. Mine can come back on. I think Kipper is the only one with cams. And he doesn't need to be on. It's fine. That's Hexy. Please wheel that in. No. Guard Dog round one. B-Man low boost. Can't jump. Kipper down middle. Access touch. We'll get cut out by North. Gotta reset. Fakes it out. Deals. Going for the double. B-Man won't let that happen. His Guard Dog is up. His shot not the greatest. Will get collected by North. Demo on the goal line. Hexy is alone. A pre-jump pass. Not much Hexy can do about that. Guard Dog is alone here. Decent 50. Gets it away. Hexy. 1-on-1 pretty much. I think another defender is back already. Beeman might have a shot to the sidewall to himself. Leaves it for Guard Dog, who doesn't have the shot. And this might be open again. And then the Toronto Singers are just tripping over each other to score. And this is just a victory lap. Nothing more, nothing less. As you know, hey, this gives me, you know, a couple minutes to prepare for Academy. You know, it's okay. I wanted to see a game 7, but it's fine. Wait, it's not over. Hold on. I think I've seen this 3-1 scoreline time and time and time again today.
Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. 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 Don't pause. Press I wanna hear what stuck in the moment, I'm lost in time. I know it's hard, but I can't stop. Keep my composure. Tick tock, the clock is growing older. I don't wanna believe that this is the end. I've been fighting that fire for far too long.
Hello. We're back. No more losing Prem teams. No more fancy pantsy SSL gameplay. We got the best tier in the whole league in all of CSA. We got Academy. We got Chicago. We got Atlanta. Unfortunately, I don't have that Atlanta logo anywhere, but you got the Chicago. Hopefully, Chicago wins. This is Chicago home. We are the home team right now, but we are welcoming Condra. Welcome home. How you doing, Condra?
In CSA compared to their tier, right? Respective to their tier. These players spend about 25% each in the offensive third, which is unheard of, right? But this Chicago team has really been the only one to be able to like stop the offense in some sort of way. Even when it starts to get going, they're able to keep up. They're able to find the challenges, right? So I think it'll be really interesting to see what happens in this series.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, offensive wise, I saw him firsthand. I was casting these two teams play a couple weeks ago, right before the major. Unfortunately, we came up short in 5, which we don't love to see that. But your team was, every time they were on offense, every game they were winning by 3+ goals. It was, when the goals came, they rained down. So hopefully we figured out what to do about that. I know my team has been locked in. I don't say like tryharding the VOD reviews, not of your team, but of ourselves, and I don't really give away too much. So hopefully we've learned something as I'm hearing a joint sound. Thankfully, the Chicago Titans team is here. We're almost good to go, right on time. I mean, I feel like I don't have to ask a prediction because we both. It would be an act of betrayal to go for somebody else, but might as well. Give us a score, Condra. What do you think is gonna happen today?
I think it's gonna be 4-2 Atlanta. I think they're gonna have a slow start, but once they start picking up speed, they really don't stop.
Okay. I'll match you just because why not? Give me 4-2 the other way. You guys beat us in 5 a couple weeks ago. Get our get back. They don't even wait. I mean, I think they got that as a go, and we're going already. As this is already an amazing start for me, I gotta say. This is still on. Player cards will come in time. I need a moment to get the player names and get them back in. But that is a new addition. I mean, Nuki been hard at work on the back end. Beautiful man, beautiful work. Shout out to him.
Everything about him's beautiful.
Yeah, actually, yes, I agree.
Anyways, let's get the series underway. It's gonna be in the Atlanta half. Jonesy's gonna push all 3 players back on defense. Bankshark now trying to look to challenge this. X takes it against the back wall. Bankshark runs through the play, and Jonesy able to find the back of the net. So Atlanta gets an early lead.
I mean, that's not what we like to see. If we're a Titans fan, but it's only 30 seconds in.
Yeah.
Good play from the Atlanta team. I mean, we just mentioned the offense, and it's almost like on cue. And they're already back on offense, focus last back. So take it slow. That shot might just be in, and they're already peppering this net. And this will be a show of things to come. Hopefully, the Titans can figure out how to stop it and counter on the other end, because that is going to be their one hope. I know they've been practicing their quick transitions.
And on this Atlanta side, they also love to transition quickly out of defense. After they get this 50 and the next man challenges, they love to leave one upfield, look for the cherry picking option, try to get the passes started. But right now, Bankshark has just been going Mach 10. X unable to make contact with that one. Jonesy wasn't able to either. So it just goes back to Casperpool now in the corner. X plays it. Jonesy's going to be there, but X able to follow top corner shot from the corner, able to tie it up with 3 minutes 30 remaining.
I mean, it doesn't matter what offense the Atlanta Aces have. If you can slot a shot like that, the one shot, one bang from Vex X as he's showing in game. Last back gets a decent touch there, and the Titans waking up, not going too far behind, answering almost right back. They do need to get this away. Bang, Studge gets it over one. Vex will follow up. Vex, a player who did not play last week. The roster last week was Trips, Focus, Foe, and Bang. Unfortunately, Trips couldn't make it today. But Vex stepping up, a very, very well-rounded roster. Anybody can play on any day. Vex looking to get his mark. I mean, Trips show up last weekend, got the team all the way to the grand finals. Trying to show, hey guys, I'm still here. Don't forget me. I still deserve this spot. As the Titans offense continues, Bang shot this time equal to that. Vex will have time, will have boost. That pop out, not the greatest. Almost a pre-jump from the defender, though. I love the aggression from the Aces.
Yeah. Right now, it feels like the Titans, though, pressing well at midfield, especially as X is going to find another one into the back of the net, make it 2 for him. He just can't miss right now.
Yeah, he really can't. I mean, beautiful play by Foe, but yeah, the follow-up from Vex is just there. Again, who didn't play last week, so maybe he just has a thing now. He has a chip on his shoulder today. He has something to prove. As Vex might have another open shot again. This time, Casper equal to it. The bump not coming through. Foe putting it to the backboard. Bang up, bounce shot to the backboard. Vex opting to just play the boost play time, as Foe will be last back. Just gets it away. And the Titans looking pretty damn confident right now. And the Aces a little stun locked. I mean, they started well, but slowing down a little bit on the offense, struggling to get some boost.
And I'm waiting for the real veteran of this team to step up, Casper Pool. He's been with the Aces since the start of the league, since the first draft. So waiting for him to really find his footing here, as Fode is going to go straight into the air, past Bank Shark, off the ceiling, double tap, is it in? It's off the bar and out. Jonesy keeps it out for now. Now it's going to be Bang, off the back wall. Jonesy has it wide. X now, he can follow left side. Casper Pool trying to get there, can't do so. Jonesy has it up. Will Casper Pool be there? No. Bank Shark, 100 boost to his name. What can he do with it? 50s it over to the left side. Casper's there looking. One more infield. Bank Shark shot denied by X on the goal line. Jonesy now, he looks to follow. High touch. It's hard to play for both teams. X just puts it back into the corner. Foe now, 0 boost, but he gets it past Bank Shark. Not the touch he wanted. Will he find the back of the net? He will. 3-1 to the Titans.
And we have spoken about both teams liking that quick transition. And so far it's been the Titans. It's been working out for the Titans more. Bang Shark getting caught a little off guard by Foe there. Titans up by 2. Game 1 starting off pretty damn strong. I mean, we just watched the Prem Grand Final. The Titans also in action there, as Casper Fool says, AK, don't go on a tangent. Focus here. This game is still very much alive, and an instant response from the Aces, cutting the lead in half. Minute left, 1 goal. Either team could take this.
Yeah, nice kickoff to try to get back into the game, but you need a little more than that. You need creativity. Don't expect them to give up another kickoff this game. Bank Shark, he has it off the right wall, looking to follow. Bang, his touch is the best. Bank Shark tries to force it through, but Vex is there. Now it's going to be Casper Pool against this corner, looking, infield, back to Jonesy. Touch, high, he looked for bumps. Bank Shark, shot, it's going to be wide. Casper needs to follow this, but on low boost, he just has to turn. He's getting bumped off the play. Jonesy looks to help out, looks to force it mid. Casper now looking for a bump. Bank Shark, he pops it high. Bang on the goal line, gets the save. Casper can turn back in. He taps the ball. It's going to be above the bar, though. They just wait. Jonesy, double commit now on the side of the Titans. Now it's going to be Casper trying to hit it back to Bank Shark. Bank Shark, he just runs through the play. Casper, he's by himself on the goal line, and Foe able to find the back of the net, trying to seal this game.
Yeah, and I don't know how we got away with that offensive pressure from the Aces, but Foe just going down the other line. Just pretty much an open net to shoot at. And the Titans, I mean, we'll count their lucky starts, but they are 2 goals up, and it looks like they're going to take game 1. Get this series starting off strong. As Bank Shark pops it up high. 10 seconds. Vex will go missing. No, he won't. Ignore me. As Foe's touch would pretty much guarantee that game 1 will go in favor of the Chicago Titans.
Getting one more to, wrap it all in a neat bow. 2-5. So a great game one for the Titans. The Aces there, and later in the game, it looked a bit better on offense, even though they paid the price for it. But definitely looked a little less stagnant. It felt like a lot of that started that game. They were focusing on having Bank Shark provide the plays, but then they started getting aggressive at the end, started looking for demos and bumps. But on the other end, I mean, they were just clinical with shooting wise. Just every time a shot was on target, it felt like a real threat. It felt like there needed to be a defender back. Otherwise, it was just going to be a goal. And so the Titans able to take game one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of what I'm seeing from Rex. I keep going back to the player who did not play last weekend. So it would be very easy to like just look at the gameplay and say, hey, the Titans have a quote unquote sub. But 600 points average MVP of that game. First couple goals from him, just like pushing the offensive forward, made Foe and Bang comfortable, made the other team uncomfortable. And if I'm looking at the Aces here, sorry, I am looking more for their passing plays because I remember them a couple weeks ago when they played in league play, and they were very, 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 as AK forgets to do his job here. Whoopsie.
Happens.
You know, I hopefully the stream is fine. I may be on 2 FPS over here, but it's okay. As Bang will get a dunk here. Is that just in? No, it's bouncing. Double commit from the Titans, but it will not go in. I can barely tell what's
Yeah, it just feels like the Aces are playing on the goal line a lot here. Casper double commit with Jonesy, but he got the dunk. Foe unable to make the touch, but both the Aces players just ran forward for demos. Is that the strategy they're trying to adopt here? Bang now, he'll have it from distance, but Jonesy able to easily have that one away. Now Casper plays it high. Foe against this right wall. Who's going to be first to it? It has to be Bank Shark. 0 boost, but has done his job. But it also feels like the boost management for the Titans has been far superior than to the Aces. Able to collect a lot of hundreds, able to box them in on their half, and that's really the way you win against this Aces team. You don't want them to get into that prolonged offense where they're just battering until they get a goal. You want to keep them boxing on defense. Casper now, he tries to transition outwards. Big 50. Bang now, across. Casper, he's going to be low boost, so Jonesy's actually going to take it up the ceiling. Casper now, touch, down to Jonesy, no, trying to get it back to himself. Foe, not the best touch. Bank Shark can bite on that. Jonesy now trying to get a piece of the pie, but unable to make contact with it. So it's going to be Bank Shark on the turnaround once again against this right corner. Vex, he'll have it around. Casper, 0 boost, just pinches it. Foe's a bit awkward. Jonesy's going to go. They have it across, though, with the double commit. Now Vex, he's low boost. He's trying to transition outwards. Bank Shark, big 50. Doesn't exactly go the way he wants. Casper's there to follow, though. Back to Jonesy. Some nice passes from the Ace and some nice finds. It's going to be the back of the net off of the Casper bump. Jonesy, Bank Shark, and Casper all getting involved in that play to give the Aces the lead.
I mean, I love what I'm seeing from the Aces, but I don't know what just happened to the Titans defense. Vex just caught out in no man's land, and just the slowest bump I've ever seen in my life. It just works out. The Titans have their first lead of the series. Actually, no, they scored the first goal in game one. So, AK lied again. Surprise, surprises. Bang. We'll get a decent touch. Vex might have a shot here. Goes missing. Jonesy low boost will try and get this away. Pops it mid. Bang shot wide. Well, trying to get this back in. We'll get a decent touch. No follow-up. Jonesy will have a free ball to Bank Shark. To himself, perhaps. This is Academy. The players I'm seeing here is not what you expect. I keep trying to remind myself, Academy this season is not Academy last season. Literally every player on this lobby could just cook me any day of the week as Jonesy's beautiful pass. That's true. I appreciate you saying that to make me feel better. But
Well, you know.
This Bang.
You know, tough life out here. I'm starting to think every time I watch them, I'm considering retirement more and more. I think I got like a good week and a half left in me before everybody surpasses me. Anyways, Bang, he's looking for a double. Can he get it? No. Vex against the back wall. Foe gets bumped, and all of a sudden it's a transition. Jonesy, low boost. He has passing options. He looks for them, but Bang has it on the other end. Now Casper, he's by himself. He gets bumped off the play, and Foe has it. Transition on transition, nobody able to get a foothold, but at the end of the day, Foe just finds the back of the net.
And yeah, both these teams actually do play the exact same. It's actually insane. Both commit so hard to the offensive play that the opening on the back end is just there. And then you commit miss your shot, and you know for a fact the other team is ready to pounce. As the Titans will gain from there. A little bit lucky, I'll say that the Aces probably should have been a couple goals up this game. They've had multiple opportunities as well, playing the mind games here. Casper doesn't care, takes it out to the offense. Vex will just pop it wide, and Bagshot taking it high. Focus will meet him. This ball just bouncing in that blue corner of the game a little bit, slowing down. Bang, putting it back in, just maintaining that pressure. As Foe is last back, getting chased down by Casper. This time doesn't connect. And I think that was Bankshot or Casper. Sorry, whoever that last man was just afraid of the bump, and they just went missing, unfortunately. And the Titans will get that second of the day, of the game. But I did,
The day at this point might not be what you're looking for.
Condra, just the more positives on the day. I did fix, the lag, so hopefully the academy gang will get off my back. It's okay, guys. Now it looks good. Figured out why it didn't work. As the Aces need to force something here. You don't want to go too down. I mean, they do have a timeout. Maybe they'll use that. Maybe they'll have a talk and figure something out. But if you can afford it, you don't want to go too down. That is beating a team like the Titans 2 back-to-back when you play the exact same and they will always counter you is not what you want, but that is exactly what you need. Beautiful infield pass by Jonesy and Casper with almost like a pre-jump shot.
Wow, back of the net found there, and I was gonna mention, I feel like the passing hasn't been there for the Aces this game. They had one passing play and then a bump up field, but right there, a nice pass found from Jonesy to Casper, and that's what you like to see, right? In these finals, you can get kind of nervous. You can start playing some autopilot Rocket League where you're not that focused, right? You're just trying to focus on not making mistakes, and that in turn causes you to play much different than how you usually would. But looks like they're getting their footing, but you know who didn't get their footing? Their focus. He calls Vex in to help. Vex now trying to follow 100 boost. Can he get it around Casper onto the post? Focus now on the other end. Can he get it around Bankshark? No, he can. And the big demo comes through. Bankshark now. He looks for it. Infield, double post, but it's out. And we have overtime. It was a 0-second drill. They're able to hold on, but still, off of this kickoff, Focus unable to make contact with it. Bankshark now, he's going to be first to it, but bang, huge dunk. Focus, he looks for the touch. Casper has it around. Now Bankshark, he's been tasked to follow. X, midfield, what a pass, but Focus can't make contact with it. A little too much steam on that one. Now it's got to be Bang. He's getting bumped off of the play. Bankshark looking to follow. Pass in field. Jonesy turns back in. Shot. It's going to be off the post. Casper can't get there. Counter attack now. Bang. Can he find the shot? Can he find the pass? It's going to be off target. Bankshark now on the other end. 100 boost. Can he find an infield pass? Jonesy looks to chase it down. Vex is there. And we are only 40 seconds into OT. Yet both of these teams experiencing frightening plays on both ends.
Yeah, this is the definition of just hearts and mouths gameplay. Just both end to end, no defense. What is defense? Who knows defense? As both teams, Casper putting it back on the Foe's touch. Not great, but he will have the dunk. No, he won't. Bankshark. Backflips? Maybe tactical. As Vex will just put it away. Casper looking to put it back. Trying to force and will the Aces through Bankshark. Not Bankshark. That different players, AK, different players. Casper looking for the passing play to Jonesy. We'll get faked by Foe. Let's collect. As the Titans trying to get a little bit more control. As Foe might have a shot here. Goes faking. Vex's touch not great. A bump on the goal line by Foe, but Bang didn't trust. And that chance goes missing as that might just be in. Vex has to get something. Does. Lands on the post a little awkwardly. That infield pass from Casper almost met by Bankshark. And every time either team is on offense, the ball could just end up in the net. Like it's that type of gameplay, Condra.
Yeah, just back and forth gameplay. Both of these teams, they see 60-40 odds, and it looks like 90-10 in their head. Jonesy now, he looks for the back wall. Bang has it away. Focus, low boost. Tasked with trying to get Casper off this ball. Bankshark turns in. Double tap. Casper's bumped into it. Bang now just clears the ball. Bangs it through. Bankshark, 100 boost. Looking to try to get someone in on this play. Focus, though, he cuts it off the passing play. Focus now. Just goes back. And it's got to be Bank Shark off this left wall. Who's going to be midfield? Casper and Jonesy both go. Everybody committing. Focus, though. He's taking the ball. He's found the bump. Can he find it in field? The pinch, though, gets the ball away from himself, so Jonesy able to follow. Now Bank Shark back to Casper. Everyone getting involved. Is that the right idea on defense? Who's going to be first to it? Bank Shark, he has it. Right side. Bang, just waits on the touch. Looking to follow. Trying to get one more. Getting bumped off the ball. Getting bumped into the boost. Vex now. I can't get it off the back wall, so Casper just gets a free clear. Focus. He has a passing option midfield. Casper cuts it through, and the Demo's gonna seal it. Jonesy is there. 3-minute overtime. The Aces tie up the series. Casper with a huge dunk, with a huge demo, and Jonesy's gonna hit that 100% of the time. The Atlanta Aces able to tie it here.
Yeah, an unfortunate misplay by Bo, just putting Bang in a spot where he was just awkward. He just sat there, took the demo, open net. The Aces tie it up. I mean, they deserve it. On the balance of play of both games, they deserve to take at least one of those. And this is going to be, I mean, if this carries on, we are definitely headed to 7, and I am very, very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a 7-game series here. I mean, both of these teams just back and forth, pure offense, right? The goal line saves, they're going to be available, right? Diving at the ball, double commits on defense that turn into passing plays, they're also going to be there for sure for both of these teams. It's very scrappy Rocket League. Everybody trying to fight for a piece of the pie. Everybody wanting to get their hands on the ball, as we might have a problem with getting into the server here. It's looking like we will, so we'll be back in a second, I guess, with the gameplay. But speaking about that game 1 or game 2 rather, you know, you lose game 1 and then you get that big OT win, right? You feel like if you let that OT go, the series is kind of over, even though you're only halfway there. Or do you feel like they're still in it, even if you lost that OT?
I think both teams are still in it. I think the offense is such that like literally anything can happen. Honestly, maybe it is the defense. The defense is such that like it's just non-existent. Any team can just score a runaway goal at any moment. So even if like a team was 2 games down or 3 games down, I don't think any team is out of it. You could literally just go on a run. And both teams have shown that they are capable of going that extra step and pushing the other team to the limit. This is going to be a battle of attrition as far as I see it. Like it is, what team is gonna commit hard enough at the end of this game 7 that we will definitely be heading towards. What team will commit hard at that point and go for the win, go all in. And honestly,
Yeah.
I can tell you which one it will be.
Yeah, it just feels like I don't know, like both of these teams they see odds that would be semi-favorable and they just send the whole pot, right? All in. We're not splitting our chips here. Everything's on the table. Everything being shown. I mean, it's the finals though. That's what you want. You rather your team be more reckless than more nervous. So it's gonna be game 3 here. Both teams looking for a lead in the series. Huge swing game to try to gain momentum back, or try to continue your own momentum. Vex, he looks for it backwards, but no one there. Bank Shark trying to get on the end of this. He looks up the sidewall, takes it back. Jonesy trying to turn. So it's just going to be Bank Shark. He has it against backwall. Vex now. He has it. Big 50 with Casper at midfield. Jonesy tasked with trying to follow this ball. Bank Shark 100 boost to his name. He could just force it to the right side using the length of the field here. Vex now, he looks back wall. Casper has it away. Bang though, his touch midfield is going to be somewhat dangerous. Jonesy will have it away. It feels like the Titans, they like to hold a little further back than the Aces do on offense. They're not as physical. They rather hold the midfield, rather be able to keep that offense secured instead of somebody having to turn in on low boost. 2 different styles of playing it. We'll see if it pans out here. They've been on offense for a long time. The Aces trying to claw their way out. Bang, he looks infield. Who's going to be first to it? Focus, he has passing options. He looks to Vex. Vex unable to make contact. So both these teams really mirroring what happened in overtime. A 3-minute overtime against these teams is actually insane now that I think about it. How did the overtime last 3 minutes?
Yeah, it was a bunch of misses, I can't lie. But I am really, really nervous from what I'm seeing from the Aces. The defensive rotations look really, really solid. I know the times they've been on offense, for the better part of this game, but it hasn't really looked threatening. Unlike the first couple of games where any offensive opportunity, it just looks like a goal. As a bump on the goal line, almost Casper doesn't have the shot. But now that Ace is getting some offense off their own, Jonesy looking to keep it in. We'll get knocked out by Bang, but that's a good 50. Oh, just tosses it away. Midfield might have a shot opportunity here. Dunks it out, able to get back to that. But the Titans need to match the defensive fortitude of the Aces. And as I say, that beautiful infield pass by Bang Shark to Casper Pool. Beautiful slot. Bang can't do anything about it. The Aces have that lead.
And that's all caused by all that boost being stolen when they were on offense, right? Being bumped out of position, so that infield pass can go through. And Casper, I mean, what a slot from him. Speaking of playing with a chip on your shoulder, both Bank Shark and Casper, they've made it to 2 finals before, but they didn't get to win either, right? Lucas, their teammate last season, did get to win a finals, but it was with the professional team. So it's just very, very strange position they're playing in, right? You played with someone who won professional, but then you weren't able to win novice last season. Now you're in academy, you're playing up, or you're playing essentially down, right? You feel like you need to win. It feels that way, and right now they're proving it. They're proving that experience also matters here. Feels like they've been very solid throughout this series. As Vex, he looks for it outwards. Bang plays it high. Jonesy into the corner. 30 boost to his name, decides to grab the 100 and look for it. Maybe should have just gone for the ball there. Made himself a little awkward. Focus. Double tap. Vex able to capitalize off of it. So a tie game.
I mean, you spoke about experience. I mean, Poe, a player who has played in CSA and a bunch of other leagues. He was, I think, an all-star last season. Trying to will his team of rookies. I believe both X and Bang are both rookies. So that is exactly what I need to see from my captain. Beautiful play. And a beautiful follow-up from X. These defensive touches, not the greatest. Bang Shark lurking, trying to put this back in. X able to get a touch in. Beautiful infield pass. And I love the infield plays from the Aces. But the solo plays from the Titans, as I really thought Poe had something there. Bang goes missing. So this touch not the greatest. Vex will cut it out. Touch mid, no follow-up. Bang. To the opposing field and a bag back. Beautiful passing plays from the Atlanta Aces. How do you stop this? That infield will get cut out by Bang, and is that just in? No. Wow.
Oh my god, it's off the top post. Now it's got to be Bang Shark. I mean, they leave it for Jonesy, and you know we talked about those play styles earlier, right? Where it feels like the Titans on offense just play a little further back while the Aces play a little more up. I think that's due to the fact that the Aces are looking for demos in this infield pass while the Titans have a little more solo play oriented offense, right? Where, you know, they're waiting for the ball to get banged hard off the back wall, right? So then they can follow, have a clean shot, right? It's just 2 different approaches to it. As Bang Shark, he needs to watch out. There's a passing option here. Focus looks to do it by his lonesome. Now it goes to the other end. Who's going to be up first for it? Jonesy, he just waits under the ball. Vex, huge clear out of him. Casper now, he hits it. Back wall. Jonesy's going to be there. A nice pass at the final moments of this game to try to seal their way into overtime. Will we have another overtime, or will there be heroics on 0? There won't be. Overtime found in Game 3. Huge game for both of these teams.
I mean, I'm going to go back on what I said earlier, Condra, about like both teams able to win it no matter who takes it in a long overtime. I think we being Chicago, needs to win this overtime. I think the way we play is so streaky and so hot and cold that if we lose 2 overtimes back-to-back, that has the potential to derail us, as Bang almost slots that. Unfortunately, it does not go in. But I think we need this more than the Aces, because their play style is a lot more solid, a lot more team oriented. As 2 players just descending on Jonesy, that demo will take it away. Vex last back needs to get something on this to get it away. Does. May still have a touch. Nobody going. Bang able to get a touch out. Awkward on the defense. Thankfully it gets out. It's still awkward. Post touch. Good enough to just maintain control. We'll probably get bumped here. Yep. And Vex last back also gets bumped for his trouble. You spoke about demo plays, and that is just...
Wow. A huge dive from Focus, finding magic once again. 0 boost just reads Casper Pool, and Bang Shark pushed up too far. Able to take it in overtime. The Titans now leading the series 2-1. these games falling back and forth here. Nobody able to really, how would I put this? Get a foothold.
Yeah, I mean that
It
is
feels like
that is
nobody's
accurate.
able to conjure that momentum behind itself, right?
Yeah.
Wind just moving side to side. But at the end of that game, they were looking for more demos. They looked to try to get that consecutive offense, but it was like I said before, where you have that offense that pushes up more. Well, you're more prone to get caught out by dunks as you did there. I mean, that's the bad part about playing so far up, right? They can find counterattacks. They can find these immediate passing plays. If they get it on target, it might just be in. And there it was. Casper lost focus there on the dribble and lost focus and found the ball.
And I mean that goal for me, like I was here. I was streaming the Western Conference Finals last week against Rochester, Game 7 overtime, and that goal that was pretty much how Rochester lost it. Something along those lines. And yeah, that is this Atlanta Aces team is too good for me to feel happy about that goal. Simply because I just respect them too much. I mean, I don't care how we win by nook or crook. Like no matter how it is, just give it to me. But for a team this good, for a series this good, it has to be a little deflating. Hopefully, really, really deflating. As Casper Pool still looks confident as ever. Vex is bang shock, met it halfway. Bo gets a beat out on one, might have the double himself, doesn't, but Vex has the shot, goes missing. Does he have the double? No.
Huge opportunity there going wide. Vex was almost able to open up this game, but instead it's going to be Atlanta on the offensive end now. Vex avoiding bumps, 0 boost though. Jonesy, his challenge isn't the best. Bank Shark can't get his way around Vex, who just muscled his way through 3. Now it's going to be Bank Shark. He bumps 1. Jonesy, back wall, nice clear. Relieves a lot of pressure, and it's a hard ball to play here. Vex into the air, 40 boost. There was a demo on the other end, so this doesn't go in, but it does! Vex, huge air dribble to get past the defense. Just everybody gone. Vex making up for his own mistake, able to put the Chicago Titans up 1 goal.
Yeah, and a 3-touch air dribble. I mean, these days a lot of players will just read the reset and play it. And oh my, that is just in again. Just I can't even get a word out, Condra. It's just end to end action. It actually is.
Yeah, now on the other end, Casper with a dunk of his own. No, that was not on focus. Who was that on? Was that on Vex?
Yeah,
Was that on?
it was Vex.
It was on Vex. Yeah, a little revenge though, with a dunk of his own. But that, like you said before, not reliable offense. You would love to see a goal that looks a little more repeatable, that doesn't rely on the offense, messing up in some way, shape, or form. Casper, he looks midfield, bang, he just clears it. X, low boost here, just has to bang the ball. Jonesy on this back wall has been really the back wall defense for this Atlanta team. Not the best touch out of him. Casper forced to follow. Now Bank Shark, a big 50 out of him. X, he looks down, but no one's there, so Casper, huge clear. Jonesy now can follow up on it. Foe, push back all the way to his goal line, has to make up all this space. Still, the ace is pressing, but still a tied game.
Yeah, and again, I'm constantly in awe of like how structured both teams are not, but how they look fluid. It makes no sense to me as an open net on the goal line, just a sidewall touch. I think Foe went for boost. Or was that bang? Something happened, but it doesn't matter. If you're an Aces fan, you have the lead out of nowhere almost. And anytime AK tries speaking, there's a goal. So, I mean, I'm guessing there's going to be one here now.
Oh, I'm liking the way it looks. Oh, Jonesy not able to get the 50 pass. A nice bump, though. And it feels like the Aces are playing a bit further back this game, right? They're not sticking on offense as much. They're much more likely to just try to shoot the ball on target immediately. And it finds the back of the net once again. It feels like they found a somewhat of an answer, at least here in Game 4.
And I mean, the Aces have found an answer, but the Titans have lost all of our answers. It feels like. I mean, I don't know what we're trying to cook up here. We definitely could do with a lot of space, a little bit of. Oh my! As Casper,
Oh.
beautiful double. Not a single person on the Titans team able to put a hand up. We need to find
This
space. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. You're fine. It's just this time, you know, you shot the ball so much on target. All the Titans expecting it, right? They are all sitting on that goal line, and then Casper pops it, changes up the flow of the game, takes his time with it, able to find that double immediately, able to get the 3-goal lead. Now Jonesy, he's looked for on target, just looking for bumps now. They're just not even concerned with trying to, you know, stay on offense. They're just trying to put the ball on target, it feels like at this point, at least from distance. Now it's going to be Bang. His shot's on target. Jonesy, though, he's put it on target once again from distance. Vex has to come back to defense. Low boost, though. Jonesy, he looks for a bump. Bank Shark unable to make contact with it. Casper, he's been beat by Focus. Huge opportunity to try to get back into the game. Focus, can he get it around Jonesy? No, he can't. Big save on the goal line. Bank Shark will have it away. And right now, it feels like the Aces are maybe trying to sit on this lead. Oh, I say that. Uh-oh. No, it's fine. Okay, maybe trying to sit on this lead.
I mean, they definitely can. They definitely are capable. I mean, their defense is a lot more solid and a lot more dependable than the Titans, I think. So if any team can sit on a 3-goal lead, it is them. But it is a dangerous gambit, as you said. One overcommit and all of a sudden it's a goal and then a kickoff goal. As that touch mid, full Vex is on target. Bank Shark has it. They're trying to force something through. They know they need a goal here as full might have a double. Does! And that is the captain again stepping up. Beautiful double. Beautiful backport play. Casper unfortunately couldn't do anything about it. Jonesy not fast enough. Only 2 goals. A whole minute left.
And it feels like a lot of these goals have been some magic out of Focus, right? We saw the double tap earlier. We saw the dunk earlier. It feels like he's the offensive engine for this team, but it feels like you want someone else to step up. Jonesy on the goal line can't force it past. Now it's going to be X. He has an opportunity to step up. He just looks for the bump and he gets it. Huge play from X. Way to stand on the goal line from Bang. They're able to put it all together. Casper getting bumped on the goal line once again. So it's going to be a 1-goal lead only for the Aces with 44 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, we've had multiple plays this series where we could just go for the bump. This foe is just looking primed right now. Vex, just one guy in net. I think that is a prime example of where we could go for a bump and don't. But that time, Vex playing the bump, getting it. 1-goal lead. 30 seconds. As Vex, decent touch to the midfield to himself. Will have to play it to the pass. Bang. Touch out mid to the goal line. Goes for the bump on the goal line. I love that. As Bang shot will be awkward. Will be bumped for his trouble. Shot not ready. Bass middle. Jonesy just booming it away.
Nice touch out of him. And with 2 seconds left, you're looking to Foe for more magic. Double tap denied, though, by Casper Poole at the final moments of the game. So game 4 goes to the Aces. And game 7, nearing more and more. Neither team, once again, able to get a foothold. Being dug out every time. And a huge game from Jonesy there. A huge step up from him. 800 points with no overtime is somewhat insane, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, not just points on the board. He has 3 demos as well, leading his team, pushing them forward. But on the other side, Foe, I mean, he was getting online towards the end. A little too late. And that is what you need. If you're the Aces, though, you do need to start shutting down Foe because you can't be giving him as much time and space as you were, at least towards the last minute and a half of that last game.
And I think if you're on the side of the Titans here, you would like that, you know, Bang gets more involved on offense. He had 0 shots that game, which is not what you want to see. I mean, earlier in the series, we saw that nice shot off of the corner. We saw some nice shooting in general, right? Good pressure out of him. But he hasn't been able to get very involved. So it looks to be that we're getting into game 5 here. Farmstead night it is. As we're almost there. Hold. All right. Game 5. I said it on game 3. I think all the odd number games are huge swing games in terms of how the series is going to go. Foe unable to make contact with it. Now Jonesy breakaway. Will he just put it on target? No, he decides to take time at this point of the time. Now it's going to be Casper. He has infield options. He looks to them. Bank Shark touch around. They're just looking to pound the backboard, looking to stay on offense. Jonesy, he puts it high. X has it out to Bang, but Bang unable to make contact with it, so Casper is able to follow, looking for bumps, looking for demos. Foe looks to help out. Jonesy now, touch, back wall, Vex, he'll have it around. Huge touch out of him to try to relieve some pressure. A nice follow-up as well. Now Bank Shark, he turns away from it. He decides to just shy away from this challenge. Was that wise? Now it's got to be Jonesy. He has it out to Bank Shark, who has it back to Casper. Some nice passing. Back to Jonesy. Who are they feeling like? Casper's now going to be in the air. Big 50. They reach the goal line, but finally are stopped by the Titans. And that was a really nice passing play out of defense.
I mean, if there's one trait that the Aces have in addition to their 50s that I would like the Titans to try and emulate, it is their passing. They're so good at those, and a beautiful infield pass, just playing the beat, putting it backboard for an open net, and Josie just says, "Thank you very much." Do you have tech pauses here?
I don't know if you can after a goal scored. I don't have a pause. I know that for sure. I can't pause it. Wi-Fi, help us. Wi-Fi, where are you? I would pause. Foe has been AFK for a minute now. I think it's fine. Technically play on, but if both teams want to continue. Continue.
No, this is Rocket League. Sometimes that happens. Hopefully both teams are okay as you look at Condra's beautiful face.
Hi.
Not to make him shy.
Caught me at a bad moment, man. Y'all cool with pause for Foe? I mean, it's up to them. I'm not on team. I'm not making a decision on that. Are they asking as? Okay, they're fine with it. Awesome. So, some nice sportsmanship being shown. That's always lovely to see. But it will make us even more off time. I'm sure if this goes game 7 with multiple overtimes like it has been, we'll be wildly off time. Wildly.
8-second drop. 3, 4. Because I will check in and see what the big bad issue is.
It looks like they're back.
Oh.
All right.
I don't know who Kandar. Oh, that's you. Okay.
You don't know who I am?
That is a name. That is a name and a half.
Yeah. It's a name of all time right there.
Is it both say ready? Yes. I got a yes.
I'm trying to make my commentary career as in Arabic, actually.
Okay.
You know me, multilingual.
And they're both ready to go. All right. Hopefully this goes as well as I hope it will.
All right. I think we're good. All right. Well, back to 334, like nothing happened. The Aces were able to get a goal early off of a nice passing play, and, you know, realistically speaking about tech pauses, they do cause, you know, a little momentum to be lost, but as I say that, Jonesy, perfect top right flick, just can't seem to be stopped right now, finding both goals. Last game, he was a huge factor. This game looking to be even more impactful, looking to break the 1,000 meter at this point. Is he on pace? No, he's not, but that's okay. The huge goal out of him, and, you know, if you're on the side of the Titans, you start to get a little nervous, right? Because you just saw, I believe, Game 4 go the way of the Aces, and so now Game 5, you want to take it back. You want to keep up that pattern of 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, because eventually you'll win the series if that keeps happening. But aren't able to find that, so at 3 minutes here, it's going to be the Aces on defense.
Yeah, I mean, I think like you said, you definitely do want to take that getting back as soon as the other team win. You want to get your momentum right back. As Jonesy, I really thought he would have that save, but Vex gets it right back. Titans within one. I do think the way that last game ended, however, even though the Aces won, the momentum was definitely with Foe especially and the Titans. Hopefully this tactical timeout, if you will, didn't take too much out of us. As Bang will take it around everybody. That is open, beautiful play. And this game is all tied up. Like nothing happened.
You can tell when the Aces fail to find a demo on offense, all of a sudden it's just a 1v1 on the other end, right? If you're able to get those demos, this causes a lot of, I guess, mutiny on defense, right? Everybody panicking, everybody looking for the ball, looking to get a touch around an Aces player, and it allows them to find these nifty passes. But if you're unable to find that initial bump to start up the offense, it can look kind of stagnant at times, and it can look to be their own downfall as they're trying to get Bang more involved, who I would want to see more involved if I was a Titans fan. It feels like sometimes in this series, he's been a little quiet. Who will be the hero of this game as we're all tied up? I mean, 2-goal comeback is nothing to scoff at, but you do need a third for both of these teams. Bang now, he's going to look into the air, looking to follow. One more, can he get it around Casper? Somewhat, but able to follow actually. I thought Bang Shark was going to get on the end of that, but huge follow there from Bang. Bang Shark now wins the 50, 2 committed. Bang left by his lonesome, but nobody able to force a 50, so it just has to be Casper. Pops it up to Jonesy. Jonesy able to force the ball into offense. Focus. He's going to be a bit awkward. Casper, his shot, will it be denied? It will. On the goal line. Now back down to Bang Shark. A nice find from Casper Pool. Bang Shark, he looks to follow. Can't do so. Jonesy off this right side. Bang. He's going to have it now. Pinch outwards. Past Casper. Bang Shark into the air. Looking. One more. Can he get it around? No, he can't. Bang. Huge double out of him. Will it be a goal? It will. Another transition goal and a goal for Bang.
I mean, you just asked for him to step up. And there he goes. Both the last 2 goals coming in. I mean, it's exactly what you said from the last goal, though. Like, the Aces just a little bit overcommit, and then the last man is just by themselves in no man's land. And more often than not, the Titans will take advantage. Vex will leave it. No, will not. We'll go for the double himself, perhaps. No. Casper, low boost, but he gets the touch. He's just bouncing middle. Does Bang have the shot? No, but Focus has the open net. The Titans double their lead. 4 straight in this game. After going 2 down. And we're talking about momentum. Now, the momentum definitely is in the Titans' favor here. And hopefully both teams know that they do have a timeout. Because I definitely expect the Aces to use theirs. Unless they're feeling confident, which I've definitely seen teams do. But I think it can only help. It can't hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to let them play it by ear. I'm not John Captain for this team. They can make their own decisions. Casper, he's looking in field. Can he get it around Foe? No, he can't. But, I mean, I talked about Bang. He has been so mechanical this game and very creative as well. That pass was immaculate. Great find and focus. Caused the double commit on the Aces side. Still, they have a chance in this game if they can find a goal here. Casper goes off the bar. Jonesy, he's looking to turn in. 100 boost to his name now. Can he get it around Focus? He can't focus. Plays it under. Still off the back wall. Vex, he's going to be awkward. Gets the touch though. Casper has it against the back wall. Now Vex, he tries to find Bang in transition. He does, and that's going to end the offense in the hopes of this game going the Atlanta Aces way. Focus finding another nail in the coffin, beyond certain at this point. So game 5, after going down 2-0, the Titans scored 5 unanswered, able to, take the game 5, right? You're getting to match point first. You're getting, that momentum back. We'll see if the series follows the pattern, and we will have a game 7, or will the Chicago Titans close it out in 6?
I really don't know if my heart or my PC can take a game 7, so please just end it here. I beg. But yeah, the Titans just absolutely just turning it on. Whatever Focus did to his PC in that timeout. Yeah, more of that, please. More of that, please. But again, I mean, I feel like we've spoken about the same thing over and over again. If you're an Aces fan, you just want a touch more structure, a touch more back post rotation, a touch more even boom ball, because we definitely have seen this Titans team just be super solo heavy. So all you need to do really, and like I'm super simplifying it right now, but just play slow, let them give you the ball, boom it forward. More often than not, 2 of them will have committed, and you'll have the open net instead of the open net being on your end. And they were doing that pretty damn well in all the games they won, and even like the first couple games that they lost. But that game, they definitely lost a little something.
Yeah, just overcommitting, not respecting the Chicago Titans mechanics enough, I don't think, especially Banks. I mean, he was playing so good that game rather, double off the ceiling, double off the backboard board to find a pass, making the right timing on the play as well, not just solo playing, but able to get his teammates involved. That creativity is something that the Chicago Titans on offense felt like they needed. But on the other end, Bank Shark, huge pinch out of the corner, top left, immediately strikes back.
I don't know if that was it. I can't lie. I think that was off the post, but it does go in. Bangchuk gets credit. 15 seconds into Game 6, that is exactly what you want from the Aces. A demo on the goal line. Bang! Misses the touch. Vex misses the touch. Thankfully, no Aces player is close enough. Vex has boomed to the backboard. The Titans transition to offense. And I have loved watching Casper play. I can't lie. Like, I love his control and how much time and control he takes on the ball. He understands his space. He understands his level of control. He's confident. And I think this team's defense, I think both teams' defense could definitely use a lot of work, but definitely the Aces' defense, like, it would be a lot worse without Casper.
Yeah, I think he's really the heart of this team, right? Jonesy, a huge striker, Bank Shark creativity, a lot of mechanics out of him, but Casper just, he forces the ball forward, which sometimes in Rocket League is all you need to do, right? At the end of the day, if you make contact and it goes closer to the opponent's net, that's a victory, right? And he's really good at doing that in this video game. As a nice passing play out of midfield, he looks back to Jonesy. Bank Shark, can he find it? He looks for the air dribble. That's the mechanics I was talking about. A nice 50. Jonesy now, 100 boost, and it looks like they're playing a bit further back this game. I say that, but then Bang Shark turned up field, so it's going to be Bang looking to focus, hits it across. Bang Shark 50, not found. A nice find from Vex to get it around him still. The touches are there for the Aces. Bank Shark to Jonesy. Jonesy back to Bank Shark. Some nice passes to try to get onto offense, but the Titans are playing really well in terms of, just protecting the net, right? They know the end goal of the Aces is to put a shot on target, and if they're not getting too close, you don't really have to challenge them. So it feels like both of these teams, even though they've had 5 games to feel each other out, it feels like they're doing it in the 6th one.
Yeah, I mean, for the Titans, it is series point. This is it. You want to end it here, and for the Aces, this is your tournament life. It is just Major 1. There's a whole other major. There was a whole regular season. There's playoffs. But you want to start off your season with a bang. The regular season has been... Are they undefeated? I believe they are undefeated.
They are.
So they want to definitely carry on that streak. They don't want to start losing now. As will go missing. Thankfully, the shot is not on net. So I'm not surprised both teams are taking it a little slow. Thankfully, these shots are not in. But that one is. Casper doubling the lead. And this game, the boost game, has been strong for the Aces. They have taken every single back corner boost, it's felt like. And I have seen Foe, especially, with 0 boost this entire game. Bang, not much better. Vex, not much better. Hopefully that goal is a reset for the Titans. And they can show back up. But the Aces, we asked them to show up. They have shown up.
Yeah, and I mean, Casper, he's placed that as calm as you like. Both players still in front of the net. He could shoot it into them. He places it bottom right. No hesitation on trying to shoot that. And he finds the bottom right. So it's a 2-goal lead for the Aces right now. Able to double it. They're looking for Game 7. It's beckoning. Can Bankshark get a third? He can. And Focus looks to lose focus a little bit on the goal line.
Yeah, a little bit of a misplay. I don't know if he was going for a wave dash or something, but that miss will give the Aces their 3rd goal of this game. I mean, we said it. We said it a long time ago. We said it Game 1 before the first call. This is the most Game 7 series I've ever seen ever. And unless something miraculous can happen from the side of the POV or something disastrous, right? From the side of the Aces, it does look like we are heading 2-7. As that 50 mid, 2 players will go missing. Bang, goes for the double off the sidewall. Doesn't get it. We'll get the bump. Bangshark's touch to the middle. He does have a follow-up touch himself for low boost. Goes for a mechanical play. Bang might have a shot in. That is in. Minute 13. And we did see shades of this in Game 4. Where the Aces were 4-1 up. And they let the Titans back in it. And the Titans almost back in it. Maybe this could
Yeah.
be the start of another renaissance, if you will.
And in game 4, the reason that happened was just due to all the double commits from the aces. Just maybe they get a little nervous. Maybe they feel like they want someone challenging at all times to not allow that shot. But it just feels like sometimes they get a little ahead of themselves, especially with the lead. They let the foot off the gas. So you need not let that happen. Just stay focused. Stay in the play. Somebody get a touch. They do, but it's still a shot opportunity. Will the shot be found? It is. Bang plays it under Casper Pool, able to make it 3-2.
Just like that, 1 goal, 45 seconds. Again, like literally carbon copy of game 4. That time the Aces were able to just lock in at the very last second and win that, but that miss won't be great. Vex takes it away from a player, pops it out mid, full might be already up. Gets a touch to the ceiling, might have the read, doesn't, goes for the bump, open shot, maybe bang, shot in! And in the space of 30 seconds, the Aces have pretty much tossed a 3-goal lead. I mean,
You expect that out of these teams, but hurts so much nonetheless. Bang, huge hat trick to come back into this game. Can he break the script? Can he not let a game 7 even happen? Bank Shark, he has it off the quarter. Casper, shot, back to Bank Shark instead. Passing play forming on the goal line. Focus has it away. Bank Shark now, he plays it right. Focus, low boost, he just looks for the flick. Jonesy unable to make contact. Casper, called upon. Now it's going to be Bank Shark into the air. He gets the touch. 0-second drill. Vex, he tries to ground it. Bank Shark doesn't want to go there. Able to get the game winner on 0 to take us to game 7.
and yeah, I mean, the Titans can't let that happen. We just didn't challenge the ball, but beautiful play by Bang Chalk. The Aces locked in at the very, very last second at the death. When you think that mental is down, Bang Chalk just shows up with that slot. And we are headed to 7. Wow.
Game 7. No two better words, right?
No two better words,
And I
Condra.
mean-
No two better words, indeed.
I mean, Bang that game really tried to will his team back into the game, but at the end there, it felt like Bang Shark was poised. He was finding offensive touches. He was winning 50s. He was going quickly in the air to try to find the back of the net, try to surge his team onto offense, and he does so there. A huge game out of him, top of the scoreboard, no matter who you look at. And going into this game 7, will it follow the same pattern? Will the Titans, win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game until they finally win the series? Or will the Aces break that pattern, tear it in half? I don't know. Who do you think wins this game 7 out of curiosity, AK?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh. I mean, game 7 is amazing for the content, right? But genuinely, I'm old, man. I'm really old. My heart can't take this. Please, just like, yeah. Or now we're here. They did this to me last week in the conference finals. They're doing it to me again. As
Yeah, I've had my heart broken a couple times in game 7 here. As a 1 sec comes from Casper Pool, looking to get a second. He does get a second. Is the kickoff correct? Okay, it is. We're fine. So everything on the line. Bragging rights, major points, an undefeated season, beating the undefeated team. Everything here, everything lies on this final game. Focus looks to start it off by getting it mid, unable to do so. Casper now, transition play, double commit, but they win the 50. Bang Shark now, low boost. He looks for it around Bang. Bang with a huge pre-jump, trying to feel confident. Vex, back to Focus, back to Vex. They're getting a little tangled out of this corner. Casper just forces a challenge. Vex, he has to get the touch. He does. Bang Shark had that on target, but Vex has it away. Now Bang Shark, he fakes it out. Jonesy, shot, denied by Bang. Casper now, he's by his lonesome. 3v1 opportunity momentarily. Bang though, unable to get contact with the ball, so it's going to be Casper on the other end. Into the air dribble, looking, one more. Can he force it around? He just lets Vex have the touch. Big bumps coming through. Bang Shark now, out to Jonesy, who turns in. Shot is good! Huge find from Bank Shark and a huge shot from Jonesy to put the Atlanta Aces up with 4 minutes left in this game.
I mean, the Titans have been just jumping on each other this whole minute. It's felt like we've started pretty damn nervous. To be expected. Hopefully we can lock in when we need to. It's only 1 goal. We just came back from 3 goals down. It's not much. That pinch from Josie middle Focus just jumping for that. We'll use all this boost, but we'll have the touch. Bang, just tosses it back. Bang Shark tosses it back in. Jonesy looking for the shot. Demo goal line. Gets it. Aces. Double the lead.
and they don't abandon the game plan. They've been going for this all series. Pop to the player behind, the player up front looks for the demo. They finally get it to go in all its majesty. So they double the lead, and right now you're looking to focus. You're looking to bang for that magic. Who will be the hero on this field, or will the Aces just take it in Game 7 with a blowout? It's going to have to be focus on defense, but Bang Shark trying to shut down the dreams of the Titans, able to make it a 3-goal lead at forfeit time.
I mean, I'm getting literal flashback to that Game 5 a couple of weeks ago. This was exactly what happened. It was one goal, one game back and forth. And in Game 5, the Aces just completely dominated. And 3:30 on the clock, 4 goals up in Game 7. I mean, wow. Way to tear a man's heart out.
Yeah, and I mean, Casper hasn't even had to hold the controller. Jonesy and Bang Shark, dynamic duo here. 3 assists, I believe, going the way of Bang Shark. 3 goals to Jonesy. They've been finding each other perfectly. As Casper now, he looks to hold the midfield. Will we see a bunch of Aces double commits? I mean, we saw it in last game, so it wouldn't surprise me if all of a sudden it's a 3-goal comeback for the Titans, and then a kickoff goal occurs, and all of a sudden we're in overtime. But right now, they're doing a good job of holding midfield. Bang, he looks for it. Bang Shark off the back wall. Casper's going to be there. Vex just runs past the ball. Focus now. Low boost. Pops it high. Who's going to be first to it? Jonesy. He can't get it around Focus, though. A nice 50 out of him to try to control the Aces offense. But right now, you need to not just control the Aces offense. You need to get into offense yourself. And with only 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, it's looking more and more likely that the Aces are going to run away with it.
I mean, it's looking like the Aces are more likely to score, which is not what you want. I mean, I have no words. We just look out, matched. All of a sudden, the Aces just unlocked that extra gear, and we almost regressed as Foe will go missing. That is a shot he was hitting at the beginning of the series. Bang Shark, pass middle. As Foe will just side flip something. Vex will keep it on the offense. That's just out mid. Casper, beautiful play. We've seen that from him time and time again, being that rock for this Aces team. Minute 40, the clock just constantly ticking down. The Titans need something now. If it feels like 4 goals is a whole lot, as Jonesy has to go missing, does not. There might be an opening here. Bang Shark looking for the double. Jonesy has a shot to the backboard. Vex is touched good. Casper keeps it in. Every Aces touch, killing 10 seconds off the clock. That 50. That pop out by Vex, no follow up. Bang, last back, low boost. Bang Shark has the reset, doesn't get it. And Casper is just there again, just keeping it in the corner. It's just been on this orange half this whole time, and this is just looking over, Condor.
Yeah, I mean, with these strong touches, it's just very hard to get possession of the ball to really make something happen. You know, you can make something happen maybe after a minute or two, but if you're not able to keep possession, I mean, it's just extremely difficult to find these infield passes, to find these solo plays. And right now, the Ace is doing a great job of taking the ball out of the Titans' hand. And with only 50 seconds left, it's looking to be that major one goes the way of the Aces. Vex, he plays it high. He's looking to follow. One more. Touch back while double tap. No! And it felt like you needed that one. Can you get it on the rebound? You can't. And was that the final moment of this game?
I mean, it really feels like that. I mean, it doesn't matter what we get now. Vex awkward back line. It doesn't matter what we get now. Are we going to get 3 back-to-back immediately after? I mean, so far the answer is no, but that just might just be in as Focus gets called off. It is 17 seconds. I mean, I can't even get myself to get excited. I mean, it's a goal. We're on the board. We don't get shut out. Get back a little bit of pride. But this Game 7 has been an absolute showout from the Aces.
And you think back to that 0-second goal. What did that do for the momentum? What did that do to the side of the Titans? It just feels like Bang Shark, you know, he has to be my MVP for this series. But it doesn't matter who your MVP is. What matters is the champions of the Major 1 of CSA Season 2 in Academy is the Atlanta Aces.
It is. I mean, you could name any of them for this MVP, and like you wouldn't be wrong. You said yours is Bang Shark. Mine definitely has to be Casper Pool. Shout out my boy Jonesy though. They all showed out. It was an absolute team performance more of a team performance than the Chicago Titans. They were better. They beat them twice now this season, 1-5, 1-7, comprehensive fashion. So far, they're perfect. How long will that last? I mean, based on that performance, they could genuinely just go all the way, match the novice team from last season, the Rochester novice team. Why the hell not?
Yeah, and they had to constantly play the Rochester novice team from last season when they were in novice, right? I mean, Bankshark and Casper, they've been here before. They finally get that chip off their shoulder. They finally get that big win because last time, Major 2, in novice, you go to finals and then you lose to Rochester, and then you make it to the championship final day finals once again, and you lose to them in six, I believe. It just leaves a sour taste in your mouth, but it's gonna be so much more sweet as I'm sure they're celebrating in their VC. But I will be back for next time. I have a novice team that also made finals, very different from this academy team. In fact, as different as you could get. Uh, winless season. But they show up at the right time. I will be joined by Juan. It was lovely casting the Academy Finals. Any words, AK? Any words?
I mean, GG's, well done to your team. The only words I have are the Chicago Titans will be back. We will be back with anger, with frustration, with passion, and we will get our get back eventually one day, I hope. But yeah, I mean, well played to the Aces. Well played. That's all I can really say. An excellent series. Thank you for giving us a show to both teams. And the show is not over. We got one more series. Like you said, your novice team, an 0-8 team that is somehow in the finals. And if they win this, I mean, that makes them like a top 6 team, which is crazy to say. I'm sure we'll look at the standings pretty damn soon. But we will be right back after this couple-minute break. It will not be long.
In everyone just want to be loved. There's a little bit of sadness. I just want to be loved. There's a little more madness. I just want to be loved. 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 No more patience when I'm feeling low. On vacation, my mind wants to go. Overthinking when I'm all alone. Out of focus from all the unknown. Can you check for my vitals? Think I need revival. Broken down and fading, my heart keeps breaking. Caught up in the storm, but we're the survivors. Looking up for love in a little bit of darkness. Hold each other up when we're falling down. Never give it up because we are the fighters. Caught up in the storm, but we're the survivors. Looking up for love in a little bit of darkness. Hold each other up when we're falling down. Never give it up because we are the fighters. Underwater, swinging my fist. Tension rising, but no part of it. Nice to meet ya, been called a misfit. No need to fake it, we all got some shit. Can you check for my vitals? Think I need revival. Broken down and fading, my heart keeps breaking. Caught up in the storm, but we're the survivors. Looking up for love in a little bit of darkness. Hold each other up when we're falling down. Never give it up because we are the fighters. Caught up in the storm, but we're the survivors. Looking up for love in a little bit of darkness. Hold each other up when we're falling down. Never give it up because we are the fighters.
Hello and welcome. We just saw an action-packed Academy Finals, and now we're heading in to a action-packed novice finals. We have the Atlanta Aces versus the Akron Kings, both on opposite sides of the brackets, of course. Akron Kings having a little easier way of getting here, not in terms of seeding, but in terms of how they played, right? A 3-0 against the St. Louis Archers, while the Atlanta Aces, they won against my co-caster here, Juan, in the first round. Say hi, Juan.
Hi, Mom. Hi, guys.
Hi guys. But later on, they were, struggling a bit. They went to 5 against the Miami Makos, who have one of the previous Atlanta Aces players, who shall not be named. And then they able to take it against Toronto, the higher seed. And this Atlanta Aces squad is winless. Well, this Akron Kings squad, being the 3 seed, it's semi-expected they make it here. They won against the 1 seed in San Antonio Stallions. Both teams having very interesting paths to getting here. But we are off to game 1 of the Atlanta Aces versus the Akron Kings in the novice finals.
Well, I'm super excited for this matchup. I mean, both really good teams. I think Atlanta worked their way through the bracket really cleanly, all things considered, and honestly, I'm kind of starstruck. I didn't think Atlanta would make it this far, especially, this is me being mean to Condra. But this pickup at the last second, I mean, this team looks great, and Yoshi's is going to capitalize on the first goal. He's not just a marketable plushie in the Super Mario Brothers universe, he's also a goal scorer.
Yeah, he might even be the most mechanical player in Novice. This guy is cracked out of his mind. This guy is who, when I think of, oh, it's my time to retire, I think of this guy. All right, it's over for me. My time is up compared to this guy. And then you bring in Sky Newbies late, who is also a console player, mind you. Both Yoshi's and Sky Newbies, both console players. And then you have Sobes, who's this reliable veteran. He's been in higher level before. Believe this, or maybe you won't believe this, Sobes used to be around, a top 200 player 3v3 in A back in the day. This whole team, last second put together, they all feel like, maybe they don't have something to prove, but they want to prove something, right? As well as there's a storyline outside of this game where a certain player from the Atlanta Aces said they would retire if this team won the Novice Major before it happened. So it'd be really funny if that happened, but Alones, he's not a fan of comedy. He finds the top corner immediately on the counterattack.
I am so excited as well to see this Akron team play. When I tell you, I've scrimmed this Akron team, and it's like you're getting 3 guys on you at once, okay? It is absolutely insane. You don't know what's going to happen. And frankly,
I wouldn't know what happened in that situation either.
No, I feel like you would definitely know what would happen in that situation. That's my co-caster Condra. We love him. But genuinely, this Akron team, very defense heavy from what I can tell. And it looks like the defense is getting torn apart by Sobes with a cheeky lickle goal going right over Jackawanu's head. But back to what I was saying about Akron. Overall, they are a pretty defensive team. Some would even call it haram ball. Everybody I've talked to has talked about Akron putting up crazy save numbers against them and then just capitalizing on the counter. You look at Akron's entire roster, it's a bunch of players who, none of them exactly stand out per se, but they're all very solid, and it's going to take a great performance from Atlanta today in order to beat them.
Yeah, and I mean, we talk about Yoshi's on the mechanical side, but also a huge pickup in Sky Newbies. He's the one who created that goal earlier. He found the demo at midfield that created that space that allowed Sobes to just have the open net, the roll in, right? So if you try to deny Yoshi's too hard, you're going to end up falling to this team play that Atlanta loves to go for, but on the other end, it's just back and forth options. Neither team able to set up a defense, and both teams getting abused on the offensive end.
Wow, it looks like a lot of overcommits coming out. Early game for both teams. Again, Akron, a little bit uncharacteristic, but I can't speak too much for Atlanta since, as you said, they are a brand new team. You know more about them individually, but as a team, they do seem fairly new. So at the end of the day, I think this series is going to come down to who can be more consistent, who can rotate better, who can get back for their teammates more, who can cover better. And at the end of the day, I think this game is going to come down to a lot of clears off the back line.
And, a bit of storylines here. I know Carl has had his differences with the Atlanta Aces franchise in the past. In Season 1 before you were here, Jack able to find the back of the net, but I believe a bump came through on the goal line, if I'm not mistaken. Was that Was that Alon's here?
Looks
able
like
to
it
find
looks
Yoshis?
like no,
No,
nobody
this
touched
was
each
straight
other. I don't know
through.
why we're hoping that they got a demo there. But that was quite the shot. I mean, he definitely meant to hit that in, right, guys? That was supposed to be on target.
That was a huge shot, even. A huge play to able to get the lead. You know, the best way to play is the way that wins, once said a very wise man. And right now, the Kings are playing the way that wins.
Well, I mean, look, the Kings, again, look pretty shaky in this game one. You see Jack Awanu kick the ball over to the corner. He's going to try and follow it up here. Sky Newbie's going to be covering him. Yoshi's going to get the clear out, but not quite. So's going to get the last touch. Back in. Sky Newbie's going to hit it down to Alon's. Alon's going to whiff.
Tap.
Looks like Sky Newbie will be able to hit this mid. Yoshi's trying to capitalize on the shot. Barely off, and Sob's there to slot that bottom right corner. They don't just call him a cute face. He's also cute in front of the net when it's low-key a wide open shot, and he's going to slot that bottom corner.
I mean, you say wide open. There's 3 diving in front of the play, all right? Give the man a break. Placing it well is, you know, the right thing to do there, in my opinion. And this guy is a shooter. This guy finds the exact shot he wants every time. Maybe he doesn't get the exact touches he wants, but when he's in front of the net, it is over, all right? The ball's already in, essentially, right? Just put it up on the board. But right now, these teams, it feels like, you know, I would say they're feeling each other out, but instead they're just going at Mach 10, back and forth. Nobody able to get a foothold within this game. Sky Newbies now, he looks for a fake on the goal line, he forces it through. Huge dribble at midfield. We talk about the mechanics on Yoshi's. Look at this play, cuts past one, alone, 0 boost. There you go, out of shoes. Sky Newbies able to find the back of the net and get the lead for the Atlanta Aces.
Wow, I mean, look, we have a Sky Newbie, we have a marketable Sky Newbie plushie coming out from CSA. It's actually in the works. It'll be coming out in about 2 weeks. And, you know, it's just to show a bit of appreciation to Sky Newbie, who respectfully is putting in LeBron-esque numbers today. And honestly, this game one looks pretty action-packed. I believe the score could even get to, you know, a 6-7, maybe 6-8. It might be quite... Okay, alright, so there was no need to fake laugh.
I just felt like, you know, it's very unprofessional. Alright.
On me.
Yeah. Anyways, Alones to the left side. He looks to follow midfield. Carl, he's going to be there. 60 boost, back wall. Jack's trying to follow. They're trying to set up offense. Jack, it's not going to be on target. And with 30 seconds left, you need to find the offense. You want to get it set up. You don't just want another play that just finds its way to the back of the net from midfield. Yoshi's now, he's up for it. Flip reset. Who's he feeling like? Staying behind the ball. Sky Newbies looks to go. Carl has it away. Soaps, not the touch he was looking for. He gives up the play, and Carl finds the back of the net.
I mean, look, you can't be messing those up in the grand finals. It's an unfortunate touch by Sobs, but it is what it is. They gotta take it. And they gotta go to OT and hopefully capitalize.
But will it go to OT? Will there be a hero in regulation alone? He looks to be that hero, but a side flip happens. Soaps, he gets dunked. 0-second draw. Yoshi tries to keep it alive. He wanted to get to the side wall, but we have a 4-4 overtime in game one. Both of these teams shooting off on all cylinders, just like the Academy Finals. It just feels like these teams are going all out right now. Jack, he's 0 boost. He looks for it around Yoshi's. Yoshi's tries to follow. Carl, huge dunk out of him. Can he get one more touch? No, he can't. Sobes against that corner. Just keeps it there. Now it's going to be Alone. 70 boost over 1. Sobes and Sky Newbies both committed, but Yoshi's will have a free touch. Sobes, can he make up for the earlier mistake? He gets it on target. Carl got contact with it. Not sure exactly how that play worked out. But on the other end, now it looks like the Kings are trying to counter. Alones, midfield. Yoshi's will have it around. Carl, low boost, tries to get a control touch. Will he be there? No, Yoshi's on target. It goes off the post. Sky Newbies up into the air. Who's first to it? Carl, he'll have it to Jack. And the Kings able to scave off the attack.
I mean, this is CSA heritage we're seeing here, Karma, Condra, God. This is CSA heritage we're seeing here, Condra. I honestly think we're seeing a prime Haram ball come out from Akron. I mean, we just saw them stack up 3 in net for the last minute. But,
that's supposed to be ours,
whatever gets the job done.
We're known for parking the plane, except the 2 teams that made it to finals. So maybe that tells you something about the park the plane strategy. You know, it is what it is. Anyways, Sky Newbies, he looks midfield. Sobes, a bit of side flip there. Carl, He'll be able to follow Sky Newbies. A nice touch. This is the danger, man. He's looking past all three. He's got it past all three. And Yoshi's able to find the back of the net. But what a play by Sky Newbies. Able to start this series out with a bang.
Speaking of Haram Ball, Sky Newbie with what some might describe as an act of terrorism on the back, just setting it up perfectly for Yoshi's. Great play, honestly. Atlanta look really, really good offensively. It just matters on their defensive rotation. Condra, both teams conceding at least 4 goals going into overtime. This looks like they're just trading blows.
And it seems like they really want me to play the music, but not yet though. If you know, you know. The Atlanta Aces team stream has a certain soundtrack we like to play occasionally.
Hold on.
But
I got a song we can play.
okay, make sure it's not
Okay.
copyright though. We don't want to mess up the stream.
Oh, no. Never mind. No, I was going to play
Never
Meek
mind.
Mill's I'm a Boss, but I hope
I think that's slightly copyrighted.
I think that might be copyrighted.
Chat, can we get a confirmation on that?
Thank
6 if it
you.
is copyrighted, a 7 if it's not copyrighted.
Wait. Thank you, the Philadelphia Phoenix Major 1 Novice Run for the 5 gifted. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, going into this game 2, Conjure, what do you see happening? You think it's going to be more of the same? You know, just a
I think it's gonna-
slugfest of goals?
A little more defensive. I think like you could see both of these teams, you know, maybe sit back a little more on the lead, right? Not necessarily even sit back, just safer touches in general, right? You're going a lot. Every player in this lobby actually has gone for an outplay on every touch. I mean, right there, he's trying to get it around Yoshi's. You have 0 boost. You could just force a 50, right? So I expect to see a little more of just forcing, you know, forcing 50s, not trying to exactly outplay the opponents as much, a little safer approach, but we'll see if I'm correct here. I mean, both of these teams have shown no indication of that. I'm just going off the vibes as a double commit comes through. So yeah, I guess they're not playing less risky. 0-0 though, I don't think we're on pace for, you know, the same score line as last game, if I'm not mistaken. If any mathematicians are in chat.
I can confirm, Condra, I'm actually a NASA-level scientist, and I can definitely
feels that
say
way.
with 100% certainty that Jack Owanu is going to be scoring at least 6 or 7, that is right, 6 or 7 goals here for the Akron Kings.
I don't exactly see that happening. I feel like it's an overestimate. I mean, I could see him ranging from anywhere from 4 goals to 1 goal. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We'll see. As Sky Newbies now, he looks to follow. Can't get it around Carl. Yoshi's midfield looks to get it around. And it feels like the Kings have taken that step back. They're looking to play a little more defensive. Everybody behind the ball. Yoshi's into the corner. Sky Newbies bumps him off of it. Juan leaving the match. Interesting decision by my co-caster here. Alones now. He'll have it above 1. Yoshi's, can he get there? No, he can't. Soap, 0 boost. 100 now available to him after he won the challenge. His reward. He looks midfield, but Carl's there. Yoshi's now. He has it left wall. Carl unable to make contact with that one, but he leaves it for Alones. Will it find the back of the net? It will. A backflip from Sobes allows them to get the lead here.
Thank you, Atlanta Aces Novice Team rotational ability for the 25 gifted. Sorry. You know what? Here's the thing, Condra. I think it's because this is your team. This is your.
Shut up!
Oh my
Okay,
God!
never mind. Keep talking.
Sorry, I just felt something happen inside me. That double tap would have done things, unspeakable things I can't
Don't worry,
talk about.
this guy makes you erupt in ways you wouldn't even know.
She just erupt like a volcano. You know, like the one in Maui, I think. Anyway, so
Pompeii.
basically, close enough. Close enough. Anyway, back to the game. I mean, yeah.
It feels like a lot of game is happening in this game. To be honest, it's been kind of small talk for both of these teams. It feels like this should have been the game 1, as Carl able to find the back of the net there. A nice shot from distance, and they're just, you know, they're forcing it into offense. They're forcing it hard off this back wall, and then someone's there for the shot. They're just putting it on target, and the Aces just haven't found the answer, especially on this defensive end, on the goal line. You know, the saves that you expect that, you know, someone's going to be there for at least. It might be a little panicky, but someone will make the touch. It's just not occurring, as Alones now, off of a nice play from Jack, able to find the bottom corner.
I mean, look, the Atlanta Aces defensive rotations are currently getting exploited by Akron. This is where their real playstyle comes in. You know, I might have a little bit of a bittersweet taste in my mouth watching Atlanta perform well in this grand final since we did get swept by them. But I can't sit here and act like that clip Yoshi's hit on me wasn't tough as hell.
It was so tough.
Okay,
and
it was
it's on the
so
Atlanta
tough.
Aces TikTok.
It was so tough, and I also think it was on somebody's TikTok. I actually don't know.
I do
think
know.
it was a random. It was a random TikTok. And what a pass! Wow, it looks like Jack Owanu might have slid Sky Newbie a 20 before the game. Great pass.
And he's reached his 1-to-4 goal ratio that I was talking about, by the way. I just want to point that out.
It looks like the Atlanta Aces have a lot of regain to do here if they want to catch back up in this series.
Oh,
and it
that's
all
the man to
starts
do it, though.
with a big goal from Yoshi's, the main man on the Atlanta Aces. A tough little bit of ball chasing, a slot that in the bottom corner, catch Akron off guard. You know, some would say that's what he does best.
Just high speed, high movement gameplay. The rest of the defense can't keep up. Yoshi's now, he's going to catch them out. All of a sudden, the game looks very comebackable, and we might get the same scoreline as last time.
I mean, look, I just got a DM from the CEO of Nintendo saying if Yoshi's doesn't change his name, CSA is going to get nuked. So he better stop scoring.
We know how Nintendo does it, as they're currently suing the U.S. government. I'm being dead serious.
Nintendo, we do not get political on this stream, though, guys.
We love Nintendo, though. Please don't sue us.
We love Nintendo. Do not sue us, Nintendo.
No, please. We love you. We love. Yeah. Yoshi's double tap. We love Yoshi. No. Big save. Yoshi's now. He's gonna get bumped, and on the other end, Carl seals it. 5-2.
Unfortunate. Just unfortunate for the Atlanta Aces. I mean, it looks like Sobes with another unfortunate whiff at the back line. Sobes, who's respectfully been so solid throughout this entire major. It's just unfortunate to see, but let's see if the Atlanta Aces can stage a comeback here in the last minute, or at least bring some momentum going into Game 2.
Yeah, I mean, they got some momentum going, but the fire's been extinguished on, I think, the comeback ability of this game. As I do say so myself. As Jack's going to have that one around. It felt like that one had to find the back of the net at least if he wanted a chance at it. So with 40 seconds remaining, you know, the game plan for the Aces seems like it needs to change. The goal line defense is not it. Maybe you got to also take that step back, play a little more defensive. Maybe you got to play a more possession heavy game on defense. You got to change something though, as you're currently about to lose Game 2. All right. Anyways, off the post, almost being found there, but it doesn't go through. Sky Newbies looks for the transition. And, you know, last game, you saw so much from Sky Newbie, but this game, it's been a little more quiet, right? You haven't seen those solo plays, those solo efforts. You know, that last play of the game to get them Game 1 hasn't come through. So Game 2 going the way of the Kings, tied up series, and high scoring series as well.
I mean, look, again, it's just a lot of goals this time just for Akron, making it 5-2 this game, 1-1 in the best of 7. It was a rough look from the Atlanta Aces defensively. You could tell they had a lot of opportunities offensively, couldn't capitalize. But it seems as though Akron kind of just stood their ground, made the saves they had to, and put the ball in the net. Atlanta really need to step up their defensive rotations if they want to make it out of this one.
In the net, I agree.
I agree. That's great casting.
And you know, at the end of the day, the best way to play is the way that wins, as a wise man once said. And the Aces last game did play the way that won, but you know who did? The Kings. They played a great way because it won, right? So we'll see if Game 3 is played greatly by the Aces, or if the Kings will keep it up. You know, playing the way that wins, of course.
I mean, look, my co-caster Condra using 1+1 ball knowledge, something you learn in the 2nd grade.
Hey, I know a CSA owner who's a business major that wouldn't be able to answer that. So, you know.
Well, you know, I actually heard, I just got a DM from our production office that business majors fill in, sorry, I have to read this again. they fill in coloring books as homework. I don't know. I think production needs to
I heard
relax the bias here.
I heard they would eat the crayons beforehand, so then like you wouldn't be able to color it, right? But they would still give you, credit for at least picking up the crayon, right? I don't know. But you know what I do know? The Kings are up again with a 1-goal lead. I mean, I don't know how
Kings are
that's
up
happened.
again.
I'm too focused on throwing shade at multiple directions, so now, maybe I need to focus on my team, little bro, as they say. Sky Newbies, he's focused on the field. He's looking for the back of the net. One more, it's in.
Dang!
From distance. And he's stepping up this game, getting more points than he did last game, I believe. Yes, he has. Able to find the answer for the Aces.
Beautiful. I mean, again, like, this is a game of defensive rotation. I mean, I hate to sound like a broken record here, but it is just a lot of overcommits. It's a lot of, whiffs at the back line. It looks like the third man is going to be the win condition for both teams today.
And the chat's asking for it. Can we get some solo casting, Juan, for the next 30 seconds?
Oh yeah, no, I got this. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, Alon has the ball. He's gonna flick it back into the corner. Sky Newbie's gonna try and defend it. Trying to make a play off it. Sobes, backflip. Rebounds off the backboard. Yoshi's gonna try and play it up the wall. Gets cut off by Jack Owanu. Sky Newbie's gonna try and take it up, kick it into the corner. Carl's nuts, popping it out. Condra's laughing at me. We got
I'm not
Carl nuts
laughing at
taking
you.
it up
I'm laughing
into
at
the
something
corner
else.
again.
Don't worry about it. Keep it up.
Sky Newbie's gonna bang it down the field.
Ding, 30 seconds is
Okay,
up.
God
Alright,
bless,
Yoshi's
alright.
come on the other end. Looking off the back wall. Sky Newbies looks to turn in. Jack Owanu, big 50 out of him. Carl now, double tap. Opportunity. He slams it through. Able to gain the lead for the Kings.
This might be the most mechanical Carl's nut shot I have ever seen in my life, Condra.
I mean, how does he does it? Find to the back of the net like that. Double tap, as easy as you like. It never looked like he was going to miss. Yoshi's now, he puts it on target. Jack, huge 50 out of him. Sky, looking, one more, off the back wall. Who's first to it? It's going to be Yoshi's. He turns in. Jack, he looks for the 50, and he gets it above Yoshi's, baby. Trying to get a little too fancy there. Jack, huge 50 out of him. He's been great on these 50s, to be honest. He looks to try to follow. Oh, huge mechanics. He beats out two, but Sky's first to it. Now he has passing options. Sobes, he looks in field, but wasn't able to make contact. Sky, though, big 50. Yoshi's now, shot, denied. Jack, he's going to have 100 to pick up and a home to go to. This ball, he can place it midfield. Carl trying to stay, but Sky Newbies takes it away from him. And with only half the game remaining, the Aces trying to look to claw back into this one.
It looks like we just got hit with an ad break. So everybody who's still here, hi. As I was saying earlier in the series, I don't think Akron has that standout player, but if there had to be somebody on that team who could pull that out, it would be Jack Owanu. Obviously not necessarily the best on the team, but if there was going to be a player who's going to flip the script for the Akron Kings, who are currently getting pummeled defensively, it would be him.
Oh, and he's looking to flip the script here, but Sobes has it away. Some nice backball defense and a nice transition. That's been a little lacking for the Aces, but they're able to find it there. Sky now, he's not able to make contact, so Jack's just going to be there, and the Kings are doing a much better job on defense as of late, just taking possession, taking time, forcing 50s in front of the net. Now it's going to be Sobes. He looks for the dribble. Gets bumped off the ball, though. Alones. Straight to a spawned in Sky Newbies. Yoshi's great first touch to get it around one. Sobes now. He looks for control. He looks for it mid. Flick. Does he come through? Alone's able to get the touch at the corner, but huge demo. Now it's going to be Jack by himself. Backflip in front of net, and Yoshi's just towers his way through. Able to tie up the series, or rather the game.
As they say, weight room. It looks like Yoshi's been hitting the weights a little bit more than everybody on Akron. Just powering through
to the NMA later, the National Mario Association.
Oh
I heard
yes,
he's going first overall. I heard
Me too. I actually heard the red Mario hats are going to be taking him with their second overall pick.
I thought he was going first overall.
No, first overall is actually going to be a sleeper pick in Luigi's Nose. That's right, Luigi's Nose is going to be taking that first pick, and he's going to be going. He's going to be taking his talents down to New York.
Top two is what I hear.
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate, but Birdo, there's a couple of allegations. Are they a guy? Are they a girl? Is there something more problematic there? You never know, but it's a goal from Yoshi's!
the second overall pick, able to find the back of the net. You call him when you need him, and you've called at the right time. Huge pass from Sky Newbies, able to take the lead in this game. It felt like you wanted this game to be a rebound game for the Aces. You got pummeled last game. It didn't look very pretty, especially on the defensive end. You make a couple adjustments. You allow less goals, and now on the other end, you're able to find more offense than you did last game. Sobes hits it back to Yoshi's. I think that was intentional, but sometimes it's hard to know. Sobes now, huge dunk out of him. He wants to follow. One more, taken away though. And still with 30 seconds left, they have a chance into this game. Carl looks to be the answer, but Yoshi's denies it once again. A nice pinch out of him. Alone, big 50, Sobes now. Right side, Sky Newbies needs to be first to it, and first he is. Carl has an awkward touch to make. He plays it to Alone. Sky Newbies cuts off Sobes, or was that Yoshi's? It doesn't matter. It goes into the corner. Scary pinch. Now 10 seconds left. They need to find it into offense, but right now they're stuck on this defensive end, stuck in the corner. Sobes looks to keep it there. Carl out to Jack. Yoshi's is going to be there. It's off the bar. He looks to follow. No double commit from the Aces. Playing patient. A nice fake from Sky to end it off. The Aces taking game 3.
I mean, it just looks like the Aces kept knocking on the door until it opened, and inevitably they were able to find cracks in the Akron defense. Unfortunately, Akron didn't seem to be able to hold their 1-goal lead for very long, with Yoshi's just taking his team and slotting away 2 goals to give them game 3.
And you talk about that dynamic duo of Yoshi's and Sky. Every goal assisted here for the Aces, whether it was Sky's 2 assists for Yoshi's 2 goals or Sky's 1 goal for Yoshi's assist. They're finding each other. They're finding each other well. Soap's looking to be that rock, looking to make the right place, the smart place at the right time, right? Able to facilitate this offense and play a little further back on defense, right? Because both of these players love to play upfield. They love to get on that other end of the ball. So it'll be interesting to see if the Kings make another adjustment, because it felt like after game 1 they made an adjustment, but now they've been countered. So we'll see if they make another adjustment or if they keep playing the same way. You know, it was a close game that the Aces were able to steal away there, but I think it all comes down to that man right there, Jack. He's been looking really nice on the offensive end for the Kings. Can he keep making it happen, or will the
honestly,
go out?
On it, the flicker, we don't know. Will it go out? Will it not go out? It all depends on Akron's tenacity on offense. You see them early game trying to get some goals so that way they can hold down fort and capitalize on mistakes. That's why you always see them pushing up in the opponent's half early game, and it seems to work. Alon's able to capitalize off a great pass from Jack Owanu. Just as you said, Jack Owanu has been initiating a lot of the offensive plays here. And if Akron want to win this series, they're going to need him to be on his best behavior.
Yeah, I mean, Alon's, though, he was able to find that immediately, right? Like, immediately since the pass, and was moving midfield before the pass even came, able to beat out the Aces defense that way, right? It's very rare that you see the Aces get outsped to a ball completely, right? They usually get a piece of it, they usually get it on the end of it, but Alon's, which is so quick there, and Sobes now, he gets the save on the defensive end. The Aces are kind of getting boxed in. The boost management has not been the best. Yoshi's, he looks to cut through. Sky, he gets bumped off the ball. A nice bump from Alon's to create some space. Carl now, he looks for the flick, can't get it around Sobes. Shot is going to go through, though. They bait all the defense onto offense, able to find the back of the net.
I mean, look, I think the most underrated player on Akron right now is Alon. That was a great shot coming out from Jack Owanu, but you really have to start recognizing the amount of times Alon has put himself in front of the play for the betterment of his teammates and has been able to react quickly to the plays being made. I mean, I think he slotted away most of the goal, or almost all the goals coming into the middle for Akron, and Jack Owanu is gonna get a big 50 on the left wall off Sky Newbie. An unfortunate goal for the Atlanta Aces to concede.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bad 50 there. It's a bad challenge. And the challenge game for the Aces has been not the best this game, to be honest. It feels like sometimes they're diving at balls they have no chance at, or sometimes, you know, they're just failing to make contact with it. As Alon's now, he fakes out the entire defense with that play. Now it's going to be Soaks. He's looking to start the offense for the Aces. He gets past one, but Jack's going to be there. Low boost, though. Strong challenge out of Jack there for a man who has 0. Sky now. He's looking to follow, can't do so. Carl into the air, 70 boost. He looks for the mechanics, can't find them. Alon's now, left side, trying to stay. Yoshi's mid, Sky looks for the dunk, but Jack just fakes him out, and Carl now tries to string together the offense, but Yoshi's was ready for it. So the Ace is doing a bit of a better job, especially at that challenge game at midfield.
I mean, look, this looks to be a really close series where the deciding factor is almost always going to be the third man. I mean, again, I've said it a million times, and I'm going to keep saying it until it's not true. Look at this 2v1 that's been left in Jackowanu with a cheeky, little, musty flick. Jackowanu, arguably the most marketable player in the series. Next to Yoshi's, of course, a second overall pick. But God, what a musty.
Yeah, I mean, what a musty out of him. Takes advantage of the offense. They overcommitted just slightly, and they're left in the 1v1, arguably 1v2, but he takes it himself. Only saw the goal the entire time. That's all he needed to see. As Jack now with another huge save. He has been huge for this Akron side, making key touches like right there. Now Yoshi's, he looks for it to the right. Will Sky Newbies be able to follow it? No, he won't. It just feels like the Aces are kind of falling apart at times. Sobes now, he'll have it on target. All of a sudden, it's coming back together. It's recreating itself, but Alon's able to tear it all back down.
I mean, look, again, it looks like Atlanta aren't capitalizing or following up on their touches as much as they were in games 1, 2, and 3. And Akron are just capitalizing. Akron, a team that is quite usually sitting with 3 goalkeepers, now have more space than ever, with Alon's almost putting it into his own net, but he actually just said, nuh-uh, it's not going in. I was just messing with you guys.
And sometimes it feels like unstoppable force versus immovable object, as Sky Newbies forces its way through, and it's once again that 1-2 duo that we were talking about. Sky Newbies able to find Yoshi's, but like I was saying before, sometimes it feels like an unstoppable force versus an immovable object, but sometimes it feels like movable object versus stoppable force, right? And sometimes both of those questions are flipped, right? Where it'll be unstoppable force versus movable object, or vice versa. I don't really know what to expect minute by minute from these teams. It's not game by game, it's minute by minute sometimes, right? Where they're able to string together some beautiful passes, like here, for instance, right? And then Yoshi's is prepared for it, right? And now they're stringing together passes, looking for offense, but then something like this will probably happen, right? Where it's just 50s at midfield. Not the best control touch, right? Soaps looks for it, touch midfield. It's just hard to know. It's hard to know what to get out of these teams.
I mean, look, we saw it come out in game 2 where Atlanta started building a bit of momentum even though they went down and ended up losing that game. And then they went into game 3 with enough momentum to best Akron's defense. So here, I mean, even though they're down by 3 with 30 seconds left, Atlanta have to throw everything they've got at the back line so they can carry some of that into game 5.
Yeah, you want to get another goal going into game 5, right? Carry that momentum. Especially because this team is so momentum based. You'll see Yoshi's hit 2 clips, and then you'll see Yoshi's miss the ball, or you'll see Sobes with a nice find in midfield, and then all of a sudden he's finding the opposing team, right? It is so momentum based, it's so confidence based. Right now, they're looked to be confident going out of this game, right? They're moving the ball well, able to find each other, just weren't able to find the back of the net. But on this Kings side, they have done such a good job at, first of all, finding each other, finding the offense, and especially the defense. They have held this Atlanta team where at the end of the game it looked like much better offense silent, right? And Jackowanu, oh my goodness, can we take a look at that stat line?
Holy LeBron on the 2018 Cavs stat line.
He said, give me the rock and I'll score, right? 4 saves, 3 goals, 1 assist, 6 shots. He was unstoppable this game, looking like prime FK stats.
Wow. I mean, look, you look at those 4 saves. You look at those 4 saves, you'd think Whitlock was training him with the amount of saves he was getting this game. This just looks like an amazing stat line from Jackowanu. Again, going into this game, we were kind of predicting that he was the one. He was the guy who had to turn up offensively. But Alon's and Carl's Nuts doing their jobs very well and holding it down to give Akron their 2nd win of the series.
Yeah, but you can't expect a game like that from Jack every game, right? You can't expect something like that. You want it to be replicatable. You want it to, be able to be found, right, by this team consistently. We'll see if they have it here in game 5. This is the real game changer for me, right? We're already beyond the point of return for this series. It's a huge swing game. You win game 5, you're much more likely to win this series. I believe it's like a 85 to 15%, something absurd for regular Rocket League series. So you want to find it here. Of course, you can beat the odds, but it feels so much better to have that lead in your back pocket.
I mean, look, when a team is on match point, it just gives them that, like, just another level of comfortability and being able to move around in a certain way. When your back is against the wall, that is when you are the most prone to make mistakes. That's when you're the most prone to crack. So really here, this game 5 could be definitive.
Oh my God.
And Sky Newbie leaves the match.
Can we
Left
pause?
the building.
Tech pause?
Can we get a tech pause?
0-0, no goal scored yet. Can we get a pause?
Condra asking for that pause quicker than anybody.
Well, you know, I just feel like as someone who used to play console, you can tell immediately when it's just the console that either powered off or the Wi-Fi went out. It was the console, I'm pretty sure, with how quick that happened. I'm not sure if that's electricity or the console. It'll be interesting to see here, as I mean, that was crazy. Just instantly, like he evaporated, like Thanos snapped or something, like Jack Owanu snapped.
I mean, look, it looks like he just disconnected. It's unfortunate, you know, but we're gonna get a reset here. Another chance for the teams to start again, 0-0 going into this game 5. You know, nothing to say about this game yet, as we have literally played 20 seconds. But one thing I can say is that everybody watching right now should subscribe to the stream if you don't want to get hit with 2-minute ads during game 7. Yep.
Good idea. We need something to pay for that Nintendo lawsuit that's incoming. Right?
Yeah, it's bad looks.
It's bad looks.
All right, we're gonna get our second kickoff of Game 5 going here. Well, I mean that just kills a lot of momentum for what I thought was for what I thought was a pretty hectic start to a game.
Yeah, it felt like both teams, were straight into it. I expect a little more slower pace out of both of them, right? It's hard to start at full speed after you just had that miniature tech pause that gets you locked out, ices you out. But Alon's, he's starting full speed. A nice dribble out of him to find the back of the net.
I mean, look, again, Alon's just capitalizing on the rotations of the Atlanta Aces. Was able to catch Sky Newbie and Sobes on a little bit, I mean, what looks like a little bit of a miscommunication. But again, we know both of their potential going into this Game 5. Anybody on the Atlanta Aces can really turn up, and they just kind of have to wipe that from their memory and keep moving.
Oh, good bump. That's going to open up.
Could this be a goal for Yoshi's? Honestly, Yoshi's is putting up some LeBron-level numbers this series. He is scoring almost every single goal. I believe I could be tweaking, but I think Condra might be able to back me with that one. It's a lot of goals coming out from Yoshi's, and you'll love to see him in good form.
But you know what stood out to me? That Sobes bump on the back wall. That back wall space would never open up. Yoshi's would never have that shot if Sobes didn't go up the back wall and chase down Alon, who, was the opener for this game. He's looking to, stay that way, as we're tied up here. And all the Aces games that they won have been close, right? All the games that the Kings have won haven't been close. So this is a good sign for little old me. Right, I'm feeling a little more confident around here, right? The Aces, they got some closers on this team, it appears. But still, you need to win the series, and it's only Game 5, so you have to win 2 more for both of these teams. That's how math works. I know. I'm like a certain owner of CSA right now.
Wow.
Anyways,
you must be a rocket
scientist. Nice passing play onto offense, but still nothing found. Alon, nice clear, but he went for it early, and you can tell the bumps have made them a little more worried. They're going a bit quicker. I say that. Carl's taking possession. Calm as ever. Past one. Tries to get it past Sobes. Sobes, he speeds up the play. Oh, a huge take from Sky! Wow, well, he's completely taken Alon's out of his shoes. Once again, I believe it was him earlier in the series as well. He just can't get a read on this guy.
Alon's falling for the hezzy. I mean, Sky Newbie just not hitting the ball there on
Oh my
purpose
god.
to provide a
Oh my
perfect
God.
kick for Sobes. It's all over the the goalposts for Atlanta
Yeah.
going off that kickoff. But wow,
Yeah.
this is quite the game.
Yeah, post to post, and all of a sudden Sobes got bumped, and it's a goal on the other end. The Aces
Wow.
pushed all the chips forward, and the bluff has been called. What a find on the bump from Jack. I believe
Jack
this bump-
Owanu throwing Sobes like he's you know, just a piece of paper. Really, it's unfortunate,
like
but in all
Skywars
reality,
challenge.
like those who know
Those
about
who
the
know.
knockback
What a
stick
deep
in
pull.
Bed Wars and Sky Wars, those who know.
Yeah, deep pull there. Anyways,
Oh.
looking not to get sued by Hypixel, so I'm getting off this topic. Yoshi's, he'll have it in the corner. Looking to stay. Alon's against the sidewall. Sobes midfield. Carl out to Sky. Sky looks in field. Yoshi's by himself. So brave though on that challenge. Will he follow? Carl awkward. Doesn't make contact. Alon's now called upon. He's done so well though to clear the ball. Sky now. Low boost. Sobes fakes it out. Jack able to call that one. Now it's gonna be Yoshi's 100 boost. This is the danger man. He fakes out one. He looks for it past Alon's. Can he go all the way? There was no doubt from the moment he touched the ball. He brings the Aces into a lead once again.
We're seeing LeBron in his prime. Ladies and gentlemen, LeBron in his prime. Yoshi's silencing any doubt anybody had for the Atlanta Aces and just putting the defense on a poster, frankly. Wow.
And LeBron beating his previous team was what's new. And by that, I don't mean Yoshi's was on the Akron Kings. I mean, the Akron Kings, you know, they're called the Akron Kings for a reason. Right? They got a mascot in a way. We'll see if, you know, their mascot does well this season. I don't predict the Lakers are actually making it to the Western Conference Finals.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, Sky Newby's gonna hit the ball off the wall. Alon's gonna get a hit over to Jack Owanu. Jack Owanu is gonna try and take this up the wall. Sobes with a massive whiff for Jack Owanu, giving him enough space. They put that over Yoshi's, and it's a goal for Carl's Nuts! Akron Kings seemingly finding gaps in the Atlanta Aces defense every single time they need it.
Wow. I mean, what a play from Jack once again. Huge musty over Yoshi's head. He wasn't ready for it. He's been playing aggressive all game, all series really, and he's caught out for it there. Will he keep playing aggressive? Will there be a hero in this game? Is it gonna be Sobes? No. Alon's has to save as well. Doesn't get faked that time. Yoshi's, he forces it mid. Sky Newbie shot on target, taken away by Jack. Jack now. It's got to be Alon's on defense, actually, as another touch. Huge touch out of him. Yoshi's plays it over the Sky Newbies. Some nice passing there. No miscommunication. Nice double as well from Sky Newbies. Now it's going to be Alon's. Clears it out. Sobes into the air. Looking. One more. No, can't get there. So now, 3-3 with 30 seconds left. And like I was saying earlier, the Aces have taken all the close games. Will it be the Kings taking this one? It just skims across net. Nobody there. Carl, though, he's going to be there. Shot off the bar and in. Taken away by Yoshi, or taken away from Yoshi's by Sky Newbies. Huge shot, though, from Carl.
And that crisp 20 Jack Owanu slipped into Sky Newby's back pocket before the series is really seeming to pay off now. It's an unfortunate touch. It was a triple dive on the save. It's practically unpredictable as to what would happen there. And it's just an unfortunate Atlanta Aces.
Yoshi's opportunity.
Oh my
He
God!
stops it. Oh, huge save by Alon, who has been popping off this entire game. Sobes now, he needs to keep it alive. 5 seconds.
It's a 3v1 situation.
Sobes now, opportunity. Alon's once again saves it. It saves this game for the Kings, possibly the series. What a game from Alon's.
And the Atlanta Aces are gonna have to dig deep and find some defensive rotation within themselves in order, if they want any chance at bringing this series back.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about Jack last game. How about Alon's? Everybody on this Kings team has been stepping up. Carl's been so consistent. You know, we haven't talked much about him, but he found the finisher there, and he's just always a rock you can depend on in, you know, situations. He plays the same no matter what. Very easy to read if you're on his team. So it's gonna be,
I mean, yeah.
the Aces taking some time here, taking what looks to be the full 60 seconds. No, Sobes ready's up.
Oh, so they ready up? Damn.
He did ready up. They have a timeout. They could use it.
I
But
mean, a
it
timeout
looks
here would make sense, but it looks like they're just gonna jump straight into it.
maybe not
And
even
the
being
Atlanta
aware they
Aces.
have a timeout. Who knows?
I'm
That's
pretty
very
sure they don't
possible.
know that.
I'm not pretty sure, but they could maybe not know it. LGM
Look,
as they would say. Anyways.
regardless of if they know it or not, the Atlanta Aces need to start off quick here. We've seen the
Oh,
Akron
nice
Kings
touch.
crack down over a long period of time. Whenever it's a long, drawn-out game,
Oh
the
my
Akron
God.
Kings always seem to have the edge on the Atlanta Aces. And it looks like
Oh,
Carlson's going to try and get a
huge
touch
touches.
out over to Jacko Wanu. Jacko Wanu out of boost. Yoshi's also low on boost. Might be leaving it for Sky Newbie. A little bit of miscommunication. Back into Yoshi's, who just got the 100 pad.
Oh my
That's
God.
a great
who's
touch
he
off the
feeling like?
ceiling.
Oh my
Yoshi's
goodness.
feeling like prime Berry Peak,
Prime-
those who know.
Those who know. Prime Chaussette. Those who know.
Prime shot set 45. You know, that's my favorite guy.
Is he your favorite guy? That guy was great.
Not-
man. For like
I mean,
the
not at all.
3 months he was the greatest player in the world. He was by far the greatest player in the world. Maybe Justin
wasn't
had an
close.
argument, like a little close, but that's it. That was it, to be honest. Anyways,
I mean, anyways, back to the series at
let's
hand.
focus on the guy who's in his prime. Yoshi's getting past 2. Jack, he has a nice touch. Alons, he can find a bump. He looks for it. Jack, awkward touch though. He looks for a bump, but Soaps just has it away. Carl though, he finds a pass to Jack, who had an opportunity to shoot. He puts it high. Double commit though from the Aces. Gives Jack a second bite of the cherry. Will he go for it? He finds the bump. Carl didn't trust it though, so Yoshi's gets the clear outwards. Now the transition play. Soaps, nice touches out of him. He looks for a bump. Jack grabs the 100 into the corner. He's going to be called upon here on the back wall. He looks for it. High touch. One more. Can he find it? No. Yoshi's. His touch. He can find an air dribble here. He finds the reset instead. Sky Newbies. Out to Soaps. Shot! Is
What a
it
play!
good?
And an incredible team play coming out from the Atlanta Aces. Guy Newbie capitalizing on Jacko Wanu not being ready for the flip reset, and Sobes just there, so quick, so efficient in slotting that into the Akron Kings net.
I mean, yeah. I told you, when you need a striker, you call that man. Alright, he can find a way to put the ball in the back of the net. Old Reliable never failed him. But on the other end, you think to the Kings play, where Jack finds the bump midfield and Carl didn't trust it. He shied away and it ended up as the Aces into offense. It indirectly caused that goal. We'll see if the trust is there later in this series. But for now, the Aces up a goal, looking to keep that goal lead. A double commit though, it's going to make it tough. Soaps though, he has it into the corner. Carl's going to be there. Low boost for everyone on this Aces squad. They're frenzying all over the ball like piranhas. Can they figure it out? Can they find an organized pattern? A pass down to Carl. Shot. He doesn't shy away this time. Ties up the game. Able to find the back of the net.
I mean, look, you could argue that the greatest asset the Akron Kings have is that trust and that communication. They show it there with a well-crafted team play. But again, the Atlanta Aces have to capitalize on those minor mistakes, the minor communication errors made by the Akron Kings. Like right here, Alons with a fake. Great
big
save by
save.
Yoshi's and LeBron Iguodala-esque block.
But
Wow.
right now, you still need to find the lead again, right? It keeps you in the game, but for how long? Another save comes out. The Aces goal line defense holding for now. Now they're into offense, exactly where they want to be. Sobes, the challenge isn't the best though. Sky Newbies left with a lot to do. It's out to Sobes though, who finds Yoshi on the wing. Can Yoshi find the back of the net? No, Alons, the bane of his existence, able to find the save once again. He's been so good on this defensive end, really has stepped up his gameplay. Carl now, he finds Alons. Can he step up his gameplay once more? Double tap not available. Carlo. Not the best touch. Yoshi's 1v1. He's looking for it around. He gets the pre-flip around Jack, but he gets bumped onto defense. So a nice play from Jack there to deny the counterattack. Alon, other end, flip around the ball. Looking to maybe confuse the Atlanta Aces as they confuse the caster, but Yoshi's wants to get off the bar, a big save. Carl now, his touch, he can't get it around Sky. Still, shot opportunity. Jack, will the back of the net be found? Yoshi's gets the save once again. Now it's gonna be Sky. He has low boost. Yoshi's big touch out of him. Looking to follow one more. In off the sidewall. Sky is gonna be there. Alon, awkward. Sky unable to make the contact with the ball though. Sobes plays it high. Carl now. He has a passing option as Alon's. Yoshi's. He's been dangerous. He's the danger man for this team. Carl though takes his time, composed as ever, calm as ever. Sky Newbie. Midfield looking for the dunk. Can't get it around. Still offense. Coming through for the aces. Yoshi's hesitated a little bit. Sky Newbie back to his own corner. Zero boost though. Fakes out Carl. Really nice play there. But Sobes not with the best touch. Yoshi called upon. He's done so well. Alon's one more touch. Shot. Will it go in? Denied by Sobes. The aces defense holding on by scraps. Back into offense. 20 seconds left. Yoshi. Big 50 rather. Alon. Touch doesn't come through. Jack high touch. And with 10 seconds left, the Kings still looking to pressure. Carl doesn't make contact with it. Alon gets dunked. Now it's a 1v2. Yoshi, he fakes it. No one's there though. 0 seconds now. It's gonna hit the ground. Overtime is found.
Overtime game 6. It could not get much tighter for the Atlanta Aces. Again, their backs to the wall. Their tournament major winning life at stake. And you just got to look at Yoshi. You got to look at the performance he's been putting on all day. Another reset. Gonna be a goal. No, blocked by Jack Owanu, who's also been great on both ends. Jack Owanu's going to try and carry this up the field. Oh my god. Could this be a demo? No.
All 3 Atlanta Aces players are there, but that might be a bad thing. Oh, Sobes. Who is he?
What a
pass down. Oh, it's taken away. Yoshi's though. His shot. And
win! LeBron from half court. Yoshi's. Kids around the nation are buying Yoshi's plushies. And we are not getting sued by Nintendo, as we are now giving them, I think, 80% of the revenue. What a
Don't
game.
Worry, we got it down from 90, guys.
Yoshi's chilling on a cool 116 ping. A Tyrese Halliburton-esque attempt against OKC. We're gonna be going into game 7. Hopefully Yoshi's doesn't tear his Achilles after dropping 3 threes in a row in the first 3 minutes. Hopefully that doesn't happen like it did to Tyrese Halliburton.
I mean, the defensive end for the Aces was just holding on by scraps. Everybody on the goal line. Someone just had to be there. And there always was one there, right? And, I mean, Sobes as well that game was performing. I think he stepped it up a bit. You know, we talked about Yoshi's, but Sobes was making nice touches on the ball, able to make the defense of Akron a lot more nervous, it seemed like, right? They were less hesitant to commit. It felt like a lot of the time they were confused on who was going. But, I don't know. I think you look to Jack Owanu for this Game 7 if you're on the side of the Kings. And on the Aces, I mean, it's got to be Yoshi after his performance. But it doesn't matter. There will be one winner, one loser. Will a hero arrive? There's trash talk on the line. There's major points on the line. There's potentially season confirming points on the line. And Alon's is going to start it off with a goal on the line.
The two teams fighting it out for unlimited bragging rights until the second major. I mean, look, Akron looked really solid last game. It looked, and in Condra's words, it looked like an unstoppable force versus an immovable object. Both teams chucking up a number of shots and a number of saves. It looks like a double tap coming out from Jack Owanu. A corner read to put the Akron Kings up 2-0 in this Game 5. The Atlanta Aces need to respond quickly, or else the Akron Kings will simply lock it down for the next 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, you've got to find a goal. You've got to make them nervous, right? Because as soon as one falls, they get nervous about the second. It becomes all that more likely. But the hardest is getting this windmill started. Alon's, he has it to the left side, looking to follow. Yoshi's, big 50 with Alon's. Sobes has it into the corner, denying a third. Big fake comes through. Sky Newbie now. He looks to step up. He's been bumped off the ball. Still tries to follow. Still trying to stay behind it. Nice pass to Yoshi. Yoshi now into the air. Can he get it around? No, he can't. Jack, he has it into the corner. That's the man I said you need to be looking at, and he's done so well so far. As Yoshi now, he steps up. The man you want to be looking at, Sky Newbie. Huge pass off the back wall, and Yoshi slots it into the bottom corner. So the lead's cut in half, and it was never going to be that easy for the Kings.
Yoshi's and Sky Newbie, comparable to what I would argue the Twin Towers. It looks like they're matching up with each other pretty good in this Game 7. And in order for the Atlanta Aces to win, they need to turn up for each other. There's been multiple miscommunications on the back line that has inevitably led to this Game 7 being a thing in the first place for Atlanta. But if Sky Newbie and Yoshi's can fix that miscommunication and really step up offensively together, I think Atlanta just might have a shot at the Major 1 title.
Yeah, but right now it's still the Kings with the lead. Jack, he gets a bump on Sobes, able to correct his mistake there. I think he was looking for the ball initially. Now it's going to be Carl. Shot, denied by Sky Newbie. Huge save. It looked like it was going to find the back of the net, but this double commit defense works out for the Aces, but now they're back into defense. Huge cut on the passing play. It's going to be off the post. Alons tries to find Jack. Jack tries to find Carl. Carl gets beat to it though. Yoshi's first. Now it's going to be Sobes. He has it high. Yoshi looking. One more. Infield looking. Again. Can he get it? Shot is going to be good. Huge passing play, 1-2 in midfield, and they tie up the game.
Let me get a poll going in chat for how insufferable Condra is going to be if he wins 2 majors.
I could give a poll
going
for that. Maybe a 6 or 7 on that scale. Anyways,
God, oh God.
Carl now. He's called upon on defense. He side flips though. Yoshi's, his shot going to be denied by Jack, who finds a demo, but unable to get the boost. Alon's off the ceiling. Sky, he's going to look for it. Alon's low boost, wants the infield pass, looks to Jack, who's been the shooter all series. And he shows why. Bottom corner, found every time. He just can't be stopped. So the Kings reclaim the lead.
The Kings moving like a well-oiled machine here, Condra. They are just doing their job, playing the counter, playing the simple passes. We haven't seen many amazing mechanical feats come out from the Kings half. What we have seen is consistent defensive efforts and counterattacks.
For sure. But on the side of the Aces, they love to look for magic. It's what they do. Sky on 0 boost. So is Alons. He's looking for the fake on him. Sky doesn't fall for it. Looking for revenge from earlier in the series. Now Sobes. He looks for back wall. Jack into the air. Awkward touch to make, but he's done so well. Flip reset found. Yoshi. Big challenge. Now it's got to be Sky Newbie against this back wall. Double commit from the side of the Kings. Still nice touch from Carl. And with 2 minutes remaining, still the Aces pressure. Still looking for another goal. Yoshi's, he looks to turn in. One more cut. Alons will have it away, and he's been great on the defensive end. Sobes, but he puts it around. And Sky Newbie's back in the net is found. 3-3. What a play from Sobes in the final game. He locks in.
Sobes putting up a great pass for Sky Newbie. I mean, you can't get much more clinical than that. A cheeky little pop over the third man, and it's a wide open net for the Atlanta Aces to tie it up in this Game 7.
Oh my God.
What a series.
Huge challenge from 2 players right there. Double commit, denying Jack the pop-off potential. As Carl now 0 boost, he forces his way through. Very awkward play. Sobes now, he looks infield. Pinch goes across. Yoshi's, he looks. Double tap. He'll find it on target every time. No, he just puts it against the back wall. Jack now. He looks to follow. Open net. Momentarily. He can't put it through though. Alons. He finally gets the 50 through. Able to get the lead back for the Kings. Back and forth gameplay. Jack looked a little nervous on that one, but Alons locks in. Finds the back of the net. So the Kings want to keep the lead finally. Will the Aces allow them to, or will they come back once again? Jack, he's awkward. Yoshi's shot is going to be good. Huge fake from Sky Newbies, and Jack didn't read it.
Pure offense and pure defense. I mean, what else can I say? One team leaves their back line open quite a bit, and the other can't seem to find many offensive opportunities. It looks like it's just the Atlanta Aces pummeling into a brick wall until it breaks, and they've broken through 4 times. If they can break through one more time and not let up their defensive line, they could be your major champions.
You know, they say if you come for the King, you better not miss. Well, right now, it's 4-4, and if you overcommit, the series might be over, but if you don't overcommit, you'll never find the offense. Alons looks for it around Sobes. Can't do so. Sky Newbie now. He has it around. Open space is found. Sky Newbie looks to follow. Shot denied by Alons. He's been so good on the defensive half. Jack Owanu now. He pops off. Great save out of him. Alons to the left. Sky Newbie takes his time with it. Looking. One more. Can he follow again? No. Carl's with a nice pinch. And with 20 seconds left, 0 seconds approaching, will we find magic? Will there be a winner in regulation? Or will these teams end it in overtime? The only place to end it, Sky Newbie, he has to touch around. Right side, Sobes looks to follow. Midfield, Sky Newbie shot, denied by Alons once again. Still, Jack, huge touch to make. Now on the other end, 0-second drill. Sobes, low boost, off the bar and out!
Oh!
Overtime!
And the Atlanta Aces are saved by their good friend, the crossbar.
They
It's a
double commit again!
Yoshi's in a 1v3 scenario has to save it for his team's tournament life. And he does. He holds
gets
out
enough
3
time.
people.
It's what a
My
tight
God.
game this is. Jack has it against the corner. Carl looks for the 50. Alon's
It could be open!
Shot! It's
It's
on
a
the post!
miss!
It's on the post! Who's gonna be there? Yoshi's he can't find the shot through. Alon's at the goal line, able to get the save. Now it's gonna be Sobes. 100 boost back into the corner. Takes his time with it. Carl, he looks for it against the back wall. Yoshi's is gonna be first to it. 30 seconds into overtime, and both teams having opportunities to score. Now it's gonna be Sobes. He tries to look. One more, can't do so. Sky Newbie now. He'll have 80 boost. Right side, still Alon's on defense, able to find a clear. He's been the rock for this team. Yoshi's now, he gets a nice 50, but it goes out to Alon. Carl now, 70 boost. Can he get bumped off the ball? No, he doesn't. Able to avoid it. Jack, double tap opportunity. It's not going to be in. Yoshi has the touch to the left side. Sky Newbie, big 50, and the Aces defense finally holding well. It looks way more structured, but now Carl takes time with it. Flicks it over one. Yoshi's left side. Sky Newbie, nice touch out of him. Picks up on the slack. Now Yoshi's has some space to look and field. Rule 1 almost occurs in overtime game 7. They decide not to. Oh my god, almost again. They decide not to go with it. Sobes now. Shot. On target. Carl will have it away. Sky Newbie into the air. Double tap. No. It's a weak touch. Double commit now. Now it's going to be Yoshi. He looks for it. He can't get there though. Sobes
Overcommit.
high touch. One
an
more
overcommit.
touch. Ceiling. Sky Newbies. Shot. Double tap. No. Almost an opportunity. And now the Kings are on the other end.
Yoshi's forced to buy time for his teammates. Gets it down into Sobes, who plays into the corner desperately. Alon throwing it off the backboard. Another double commit coming up from Yoshi's and Sky Newbie. Haven't seen that too much this game. Carl's not going to hit it off the wall. Going to try and follow it up here. He's going to fake it for Alon, who's going to try and shoot this. What a save! LeBron with the block. And it's in for Jack Owanu to win the major. LeBron, not enough. Because even though he blocked Iguodala's layup, Curry's there to put it up for 90. And the Akron Kings are your Major 1 champions.
Wow.
Wow.
GG's.
Wow, wow, wow.
Overtime. So many shots from both teams. So many saves for both teams. Both teams having opportunities in overtime to take it. But at the end of the day, it was the man to watch. Jack Owanu, 900 points for him. Back of the net, game winner. And, you know, it feels for the Aces. It definitely does. But well played to the Kings. They played a phenomenal series. Able to find it in overtime. I mean, wow. Wow.
What a series. We're seeing a game 7 here. I mean, can't ask for anything better. Overtime, game 7, 4-4. A Yoshi's performance that will be talked about for generations. And what I can believe to be the finals MVP, Jack Owanu, putting up a 900-point performance in order to end the Atlanta Aces major dreams. But regardless, no matter what team is hanging their head in despair and defeat, and the other one's just holding up the trophy like they're I don't know what it's fucking I don't know what I'm talking about. But regardless, regardless, both teams should be should just be proud of their performance. That was an amazing series to put on for all of us, and honestly, that was insanely entertaining.
Yeah, for sure entertaining. They gave us a show for sure. So thank you to both of the teams for showing up. Congratulations to the Kings for being your novice Major 1 champions. Hoping that the Aces will come back with a vengeance. But I have no other words. Juan, do you have any other words?
Well, you know, Condra, I think I can actually predict the Major 2 results if we were to be back in this position. And all I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna be at the desk with you.
Oh, is that the case? Spoken like someone who got swept in round 1.
Okay, all right,
Well, thank you,
okay.
everyone,
End the
for
stream.
showing up. Goodbye. Bye.
Everybody get home safe. Everybody get home safe.
I think I'm going insane. I'm feeling crazy. Can't get it out of my head. Oh no, if the devil inside takes hold, then I just might wind up dead. Wasted, face it. You're never gonna be the one. Rockstar, you won't get far. At least you had fun. People tell you can be anything you wanna be, a king or a queen, as long as you got a dream. Oh no, it's a lie, they just wanna take your life, try to tell you it's a battlefield. People tell you you can be anything you wanna be, wanna go to outer space, superhero in the streets. Oh damn, what a lie, what a time to be alive, how have I survived? Life's a battlefield, 1974.